Um, but I have a few questions for the group. Can someone tell me the name of the bartender yesterday?
Yes, Richard.
Richard.
That was easy.
And
Yeah.
Richard had a daughter. What
Isabella.
was her name?
Isabella.
I see. And what did you do yesterday when it came to Richard and Isabella? Like what did they do that made you come here? Why are you on this quest?
They showed us their beautiful shithole.
It started off by me telling Isabella to go down to the shithole because I've spotted a cat in there, which was, just to fool her. So I can talk with her dad alone, and then we talked, and I told him that I wanted
Okay,
to
you
be
don't
with
need
his...
to give
I
me
wanted to
an
be
entire-
with his daughter, and then I charmed him and gave him 1 gold, and then he
Okay.
gave us this crest
You
because
remember,
we have to
I
be
got
proved.
it. You remember, I got it. Perfectly. Okay. So, Jorin.
Yes.
Yesterday, the group approached what kind of building after they left the tavern?
The Nobles building.
The nobles'
house.
building. Who did they talk to? Can you remember that?
First we tried talking to the maid, then Richard scared her away.
What?
And the
Okay.
butler.
The butler. Do you remember the name of the butler?
No.
Such a shame. Okay.
Something with starting with an A and a B.
Me?
No.
Wasn't
It's
it?
not a B, but good try.
Damn it.
Okay. Well, that is fine. You guys remember the most important bits and pieces here and there. And while you approach the mountain where you've been told there is the coal mine, you see someone hiding in the bushes. Looks, on the first look, like a light elf. Oh no! A light... What is your character name again? Crap.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
No. A light... A halfling. A lightfoot halfling. A halfling. That was the word I'm looking for. A halfling. You can see that... You can see that the halfling is kind of hiding behind the bush, and I want to ask the halfling who has most likely also been tasked by Richard in the tavern to rescue and clean the mine. What is the halfling doing there? What are you doing? Are you checking out the place? Are you just napping in the bushes?
I was naturally on my way on my quest actually to the tavern because I heard someone had some information that was relevant to me.
Oh. And you stumbled upon this cave?
No, from where I was coming to
Mhm.
the tavern, the cave happened to be right in between.
Ah. So you stumbled upon the cavern, so to say. And
Basically.
you can see that armed kobolds are kind of guarding the entrance.
Right.
So you're checking the place out.
No, I'm just passing by.
You're just passing by, okay, trying to avoid it.
Right.
And while you're passing by, you bump into someone from our new heroes group. You're going to bump to our grumpy Herman. Herman.
I can't really see him. The picture, I mean.
There.
Alright.
And you bump into Herman, and don't worry, even though it's not displayed in our map, it's far away. It's enough, like it's far away so the kobold cannot hear you talking, so you can talk normally. You don't need to whisper.
What do you mean by bump into him? Do I literally
Well,
physical contact?
you can see him first. Suddenly, a human approaching kind of between the forest and the bushes. And then, just a few seconds later, you can also see another human in somewhat of a beefy armor and a dragonborn.
I kind of try to avoid contact, like first seeing whether they actually seem to notice me, do they?
You can. Roll me a stealth check.
How do I do that?
You open your character sheet.
No, not the stealth. First, I want to realize. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, how do I do that?
No. If you want, you can try to avoid them. You can hide in the bushes, behind a tree. It's a forest area, so
I
you
mean,
can.
okay, sure, let's do that.
So you're going to try to hide. Where are you going to hide and how?
There's a forest,
Hmm.
bushes and everything. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you're
try
a
to hide
halfling.
behind a bush or in a bush, whatever.
Okay. You're being a halfling gives you definitely a bonus on that, considering you're very small. No offense.
Mm-hmm.
So roll me a
I've
stealth.
heard that so many times before. It's not really insulting at this point.
Roll me a stealth check, but on advantage considering you're a halfling. So
How do I
it's
do that?
relatively easy. You open your character sheet. On the top right, you see your journal. And then click on Ebenezer Scrooge, and then you
Right.
scroll down at stealth and click it.
If you got two monitors, I would recommend to pop out that so you can drag it out of the.
Okay, so I have 6 icons at the top right.
Yeah, the second one
rightmost
from the left.
Yeah, the journal one.
And when I click Ebenezer Scrooge, I get bio and info. I get character sheet. Okay,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
here I
At
do...
skills on the left.
How do I make it into another?
Pop out the top left corner.
Yeah, top left.
Oh, yeah.
It's a button.
Okay, perfect.
Stealth is to the very bottom. Like you have the, you have your stats. Yeah.
Okay, I pressed.
Just
press on stealth and then it will roll automatically.
The word. No. Remove it, literally on the word, so it's red. Exactly. Ooh.
Hi there.
Okay. No. You need to notice her first. So.
Can I roll precision?
That's not the best roll.
Can someone explain what that actually means?
Okay, so 7 is not good. So in DSR, it's 1 is the best roll and 20 is the worst, but in D&D it's actually reversed. So 1 is very bad and 20 is very good. So 7 would be you're hiding on, I would say, on the skill level of an 8-year-old child. You're hiding, and they could pass by and not notice you, but there's a good chance that they will. That, however, depends on a few things. So for now, you're hiding in the bush, and our party is continuing to walk towards the mountain. And party, I have a question for you. What are you doing while you approach the mountain? Are you talking? Are you readying your weapons?
I want to ask my two fellow humans.
So you're talking.
Yeah. While I'm turning.
This red guy doesn't look very human.
He is the red guy.
I'm the red guy.
Oh, okay.
While looking around us, I'm telling them like, guys, have you seen our dwarf and the tiefling somewhere around here? Where the fuck? Where did they go?
I swear they were right behind us.
So
and
did
I tried to check behind.
So I would. That's kind of cheesy, but I would like to look around, have a good look around. Scan the area for maybe they were dragged somewhere.
Yeah, that's fair. You had your party members with you, they're not there anymore, and you're looking around. Would you also like to shout or something? Like, they're suddenly gone. So what would you like to do?
I would take a look around.
Okay.
Just checking if I see them, or maybe see some footprints where they were headed.
Okay.
Should we make a survival roll for that?
No.
I would say it's more like.
Tell me exactly what you're going to do. You're walking towards a mountain. You suddenly notice that behind you is nobody. So
anymore,
are you going?
Yes.
Yeah, so are you going to turn around and roll a perception check?
I'll take a look around. Like they could just, I don't know,
So it's
maybe
360.
yeah, like a 360 look around, because
Okay.
they could be like somewhere in front of us. Maybe they ran somewhere through the woods.
Okay, then I will roll your perception check. Because I don't want you to
Yes,
know
yes. It's fine.
that,
It's fine.
okay, for Sushi, that sometimes happens. If I don't want them to know if they rolled good or bad, I will roll it, and I will then tell them just what they see, so they don't have that doubt, as in, oh, I rolled bad, I might have overlooked something.
And to be honest, he's just rolling it because I have such a good luck with rolling.
Yeah, that as well. So, perception, you have a 0. Well, that's easy for me to roll then. Okay, you look around, and they seem absolutely vanished. However, you notice that one of the bushes is just a little darker than the other ones.
Okay, so I'm turning to Herman and Ponsalfi and I tell them what I've seen so far. Maybe they want to check that out, so I don't
So
know.
what are you going to tell them?
Exactly what you've said. Like, I've seen nobody, but there's a bush which is darker. That's why I said I will tell them what what I've seen, and yes.
I think to myself, okay, something in the bush might be a kobold, and pack my shield and weapon art, and
And
go
Herman?
towards the bush to investigate.
I ready my pitchfork.
Wait, one second. You walk towards the bush.
Yes.
Okay. And what are you going to do, Herman?
Oh, I join him, walking towards the bush, and I ready my pitchfork.
And I will
Okay.
follow them, staying behind them, but I will try to talk to this maybe human or whatever is hiding in the bush, trying to intimidate it.
So what are you going to say?
I'm saying, whoever you are, stop hiding and come out of the bush and let's talk, or we'll fight. In a
Okay.
strong, commanding voice.
Okay, roll me an intimidation check. I wanna see how strong your words are. Yeah, they're fair. They're fair.
Didn't he also get a bonus from size difference?
It's already a +3. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
It's a d20 +3, so it's fine. He will not get the advantage. No. So, our halfling, you see that the 3 people you noticed before and you tried to hide from walk towards you. What are you going to do about it?
I make myself known. am, after all, kind of shocked or frozen, kind of, by the intimidation. And I say, look, guys, I really want no harm. We can talk about this.
I put my weapons back. It's no kobold.
Well, I'm not full. Well, I will put my sword back, but I will hold my right hand still attached to it. So maybe if something is happening, I'll be ready to react. Just still being ready.
I mean, this is now all up to you. I can interject and call players out, but technically you two are talking to each other. You two are doing stuff.
Well, I'm scared shitless.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
need a
look
new
at
shitter.
the person that is inside the bush and look them up with inside.
You want to see if they're telling the truth.
Yes.
I mean, wouldn't the GM have to know whether it is actually the truth?
I mean yes, but I'm not telling that.
Okay.
But so looking at everything. It seems like this is an honorable, now very scared halfling outside of a bush. If I'm not mistaken, you went out the bush, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, outside of a bush, and she just seems to be very scared.
I make my way forward through Herman and Ponsalfi. I kneel down a bit to Ebenezer's to the halfling, and because I'm such a charming guy and it looks like a woman for me,
Oh no.
trying no. Trying to calm her down and ask
How
what
did you calm her
exactly
down?
what exactly are you doing? Because I'm unarmed. I'm just going there with my bare hands.
Okay.
Just my hands are visible, and I kneel down so
He
the
said
halfling
one
isn't.
moment.
Yeah.
I mean, how close are you that
Oh.
you're supposed to be kneeling down?
I'm coming towards you while I'm taking steps forward to you with my hands high, like just meaning no harm, just trying to de-escalate the situation, just make
Alright.
you to chill you down a bit.
I mean, I'm still wary, but I'm warming up to the situation and like not scared shitless at least.
And while approaching the halfling, I'll say, we mean no harm, dear lady. We're just here to go into the coal mine to get rid of those kobolds. So maybe you could tell us, why are you in this area right now exactly?
Oh, I was looking for this tavern. It was called I forgot, what was its name again?
Richards.
Richard something. Maybe
Oh.
you know the way.
I know what you mean. We just came from there. It's a tavern from Richard in the village called.
You want the name?
Yes.
Okay. The name is Gumprump.
In the city of Gumprump. He told us to go here to get rid of those kobolds without further informations of how many kobolds are in there and something else. So we're right just at a way to go in there and try maybe to clean it up from those filthy kobolds. Am I right, Ponsalfi?
We have to exterminate them.
Well, that's oddly specific. You wouldn't happen to have seen like a scholarly kind of looking character in the tavern by any chance?
And while you continue talking, I would like to know, what is our Herman doing while they are talking?
Oh, nothing much. I'm listening to the conversation.
Okay, good.
He's just touching his pitchfork with his fingers like, ooh.
Still having it raised?
Yeah. It's better to be cautious.
Could still be a
Better
be a
safe than
kobold.
sorry.
I asked the halfling, so what did you seek out the tavern for?
I heard, at least I was told, that a certain Professor Dumbledore was there and had, some information in my field of study, and that's why I was heading there. But would you have happened to have seen him?
We did not much interact with the tavern guests, but I did not see anyone like that, to be honest.
How does
Right.
he look like?
He might have not arrived yet when we were there, or he might have already left. Or we
Right.
might
Actually,
have just missed
guys,
him.
See, these parts here don't seem too safe. I mean, look around, there's goblins and all sorts of mean beasts here. Guys, maybe you could help me get to the tavern, or
Well, I turn around
Surely.
to my fellow travelers. Approach
After
them.
we do our job.
I
No,
interrupt.
our duty.
Okay, I interrupt the discussion and I offer to the halfling that we have a job here to do, and if you help us, we could take you back with us.
Alright, yeah, sure, that sounds fair.
You want to join us? Okay.
Maybe you should tell her how close you are actually to the mountain. Something like that.
I can't really tell how close we are to the mountain.
I
because,
would
you know,
say 10 more minutes and you're there. 10 more minutes of walking.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're very close, so to say.
Yes, excellent. Rubs hands.
You know that's how thunder and lightning is created. So the game master's coughing.
Right. Actually, how do I change the volume of the
Go
stuff?
to the gear
Right.
on top of the red, and then there's
Master
master
music volume
volume.
level.
Yeah.
Just
Perfect,
reduce it
thank
a
you.
little bit so it's not. Yep. But so you can hear it.
Right.
It adds to the flavor, I'm
Oh.
certain.
I turn towards Herman and Pon, and I ask them, "Are you guys sure we should take her with us?"
Well, we are missing 2 party members, and there's plenty of kobolds ahead of us.
The more we have to face the danger, the easier it will be to overcome.
That seems fair. So I turn around to Ebenezer, like I don't know the name, but you know that I know, to the halfling, and I tell her, if you want to join us, we're just heading right there, and it will be like 10 more minutes, and then we should arrive at the cave entrance.
Actually, what's your plan at the cave?
What?
We shall exterminate the kobolds there. So, well, whoever you are, you may be interested in the payment for it. So I do not know that.
I didn't know about payment, but if I can make a good impression on Professor Dumbledore, that would be great.
We could get.
I'm
Please just
sorry.
choose another name than Dumbledore.
That's a good
This
one.
is such a crossover.
At least call him Brumblebore or
No,
something like that.
Dumbledore is fine. He's now called Dumbledore.
What did-
Not every person with the name Dumbledore is related to Harry Potter. That's okay.
Right.
Okay, so
There's a lot of Harrys in this world too.
I start walking towards the mountain slowly, so maybe those fellow travelers will join or not.
Sure.
But I will head my way down, just saying nothing. I will just start walking
I
towards
follow.
them.
I follow when I strike a conversation with the halfling.
Aha! What are you going to talk about?
Well,
Okay.
now that you are joining us, I wanted to ask you, what are your proficiencies when it comes to defending yourself? Yes.
I stay somewhat close to the human. Actually, no. What the hell is
Both are humans.
Jewy?
I'm a dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
Okay, I stay rather close to the charming dragonborn, and
No.
talk to the to the. Was it Herman that talked to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only seemingly tangentially. And yeah, go on with your dialogue, please.
And do you have any weapons you could use? Because we will certainly need your help.
Weapon? I mean, I don't plan on like getting into trouble. I have a staff if that helps.
Well, it could be useful, but there certainly is trouble ahead of us.
Okay, well, maybe you can help me out with some stuff. I mean, maybe I'm helpful in some other way. I don't plan on, I'm not the strongest person on this. I'm. Look at me, please. I mean, you really can't expect this from me, right?
Well, we had a dwarf for this, but he's gone.
Of somewhere.
I haven't seen any dwarves around, so sorry, I can't help you in that regard.
And he was carrying our map, so it would be helpful
I mean,
to find him.
I can maybe help you with some sort of arcane stuff because I actually am a bit of a sorcerer.
Arcane? You mean magics?
Yes, precisely.
Some fancy magics?
I mean, mostly alchemy and transmutation. I can tell you about my field of study if you want, but I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Go on, sorry.
The poor Herman,
And I also
everybody's...
chuckle.
The poor Herman. Oh, just right before I told the servant he was...
Oh, yeah.
Well, he is a peasant, so...
This was a cold-blooded murder.
He's going to kill you all, I can already see it.
But it's okay, I have 18 intelligence, so I let it
Oh shit,
fly
that's
over
more
my
than
head.
me actually.
Well, he's quiet. And by the way, like while you're continuing to talk and to make fun of the poor Herman, you suddenly see the mountain and the entrance from a distance. You cannot really make out anything unnatural about it yet. You don't see any guards, but you can already see the cave. What are you going to do?
Carefully approach it slowly.
All of you?
I would
Because
like to scout the area.
you should. Do you just want to just rush ahead, or do you want to talk with your team members about it?
I just want to scout the area. I just leave. I'm not talking.
Okay.
I mean, I don't even know what these guys are about, right? I don't know.
I
Yeah.
simply go a little bit closer to the entrance until I can see it a bit more clearly.
So
And I
you
just
two.
march in.
Okay, so you two are scouting a little bit ahead, and Herman and Ebenezer are continuing at the same speed they've walked before. Is that correct?
Is it like? Can I tell that they're going towards that specific place?
I mean, yeah. You just see them rushing ahead, like forward. You can already see the cave. You can just
Alright.
not make out if there's somebody.
And I actually don't bother talking to Herman, but actually ask the two people in front of me, like, guys, where are you going?
Yeah, sure.
The coal mine.
Oh, is
To-
that the mine that you talked about earlier?
Well, I hope so.
Okay. It looks kind of dark.
I'll turn
I
around.
have a light spell.
And while you approach and scout, you can see one kobold sitting somewhat sleeping in the corner of the entrance, somewhat looking like he's not really there, he's not paying the most attention he could have. And you can see two bushes placed very fitting for your scouting adventures, and let me reveal them fully so it doesn't look like utter shit. Boop, 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 and reveal. Oh, you can now see into the void. Whoops.
Hello, Fenris and Kairos.
You don't see them. Nope, you don't see them. No looking behind the curtain.
What is bush?
Okay, so there you can see two bushes right in front of the entrance. What are you going to do?
The second I see the kobold, I begin shouting and stomping slowly towards him by screaming, "Wild creature, prostrate yourself before the sign of the god of law! Beg for his justice!"
Okay,
Why am I
And
not
so
close
on,
to
and
him?
want to intimidate
nobody of you is
while drawing my weapons.
okay. So no, wait 1 second. Whoops. I did a boo boo. I cannot revert that. Okay, give me a second.
Does anyone try to stop me?
I can't because I'm scouting. I'm too far ahead of you.
Nobody of is. So Herman, are you going to try and stop him rushing forward?
No, I
Wait,
join
I'm
him and I
confused. Wasn't
want to
I
intimidate
back
them.
here with Herman and Pansulfi and Dewey?
No, I
So
was
What's Dewey's name?
Richard.
Okay.
I'm Richard. Here.
So the way it works,
You're
they
Richard
went.
too, like the tavern guy?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're both named Richard.
That's why I told Isabella she can call me Daddy.
So you like they bush rushed forward, but you kept your pace and.
Yeah, but
you
what about
choose-
Herman? I'm confused actually.
Yeah, so can you stop playing the catch-up game there? Thank you. Make it like that. Or rather like that, because I want to give Herman a chance. So I would say that Herman is allowed to reach out, and if he wants to, he can stop Von Sophie from screaming out. If he's trying to, though.
No. I think the Holy Man has a great idea and I join him.
So you're
I'll-
both, like, walking, or I don't want to say stampeding, but walking, like, with secure feet and stamping with every step towards that kobold that is, like, sleeping.
Yeah, like fully power walk there.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Because
yes.
I was go scouting. How far am I away from those two
You're
stupidos?
standing roughly right the way you're doing it right now.
So I can cross them and tell them to shut up and hold them
You
back.
can intercept.
Yeah, I want to
Yes.
intercept those by
You
both.
want to intercept
Because
them.
yeah, yes.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'll rush towards Ponsoff because he's leading Herman. I go to them. I will place myself in front of them and hold Ponsalvi by both shoulders in front of him and say, "Keep it down. Just wait. We need to scavenge some informations before we can rush in there and try to kill everything because we don't know how many are in there. We don't know if anything is around this cavern.
Okay,
this
you
mine.
will not be able to say that much until Pond can react, though. So let you put your-
I stand still after he stops in front of me and tell him
yeah.
I
So
don't
is it-
want to.
So he
Let
has
us
both of his
exterminate
hands.
these wild creatures now.
Okay, so he has both of his hands on your shoulders and try to stop you. What are you going to do about it? Are you continue like
I stop for the moment.
you stop for the moment? Okay, so you both bring
And-
down your voice as well.
Yes.
Okay, let me roll something.
The goblin is throwing a javelin right into my head
Okay.
and I die.
The goblin continues to sleep.
Okay.
Kobold.
Yes.
I raise my voice. Guys, where are you going? What's going on?
I just look annoyed and I'm just taking my hands back from Ponsalvi because he stopped. Just being like watching annoyed, looking annoyed towards Ebenezer and being like, shh. While after that, I will tell Ponsalvi and Herman that we need to gather some information before we can head in there first because we don't know if there's any danger around the mines. And if we just rush in there, we can be circled and we could get ambushed.
Fine. But why not kill that one there, sleeping there right now in front of our eyes?
But that will be the perfect beginning for us because we could try to sneak up on him and take him out quietly, or maybe we
Then
can
do
try to get
so.
out some
I
information
interrupt
from
him.
Okay.
I move up to the group a bit,
Okay.
and I'm like, "What? What do you mean kill?"
And you can move your token just to stand a little closer. Yeah.
I tell the halfling we need to exterminate all these kobolds. For good and justice. Can I roll persuasion?
No.
Oh.
I look to the other two, like, isn't this guy crazy?
I'll talk to Ebenezer and I'm saying like, those kobolds have killed those poor mining workers to stop the village Herpy-Derp.
Gumdrum.
Was?
Gumdrum. Like,
Gumdrum. What?
it's
Can you
it
put it
says
in
so.
chat?
Yeah, just put it in chat because I won't.
Gumprun.
Gumprun.
Okay. I will put it in the chat. Just
Thank you. Okay, Gump-Brand. Okay.
Yeah, Gumpran.
Because those kobolds killed the miners from the village Gumpran, which were supposed to deliver coals for the winter, so they can use it to generate heat via their ovens and stuff, you know. And
Oh,
we need to get rid of them, so the winter, winter is coming.
Yeah, I guess that sounds righteous, but I'm not so sure anymore I'm at the right place here. Maybe you should go on alone and I find my way to the tavern on my own.
No. You can't leave us just now. We can make a deal. You can stay outside the mine and just, if something is coming, you can give us information. And
Just give us a warning if anyone.
I can try doing that. Okay.
you can be your scout.
And while you're talking right in front of the cavern, while the kobold didn't notice you before, he starts to shift a little bit and looks up from his position and suddenly gasps when he sees 4 adventurers or travelers or whoever right in front of him, and he takes his spear and taps on his shield a few times before holding the spear towards you, making clear he doesn't want you here.
I recoil.
And he screams, "Yarr!"
And I get even more scared.
I try to push past.
Can I hear that?
What do you mean?
Yes, you can.
Can I hear him like?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I turn around.
I try to push past Richard.
You're in screaming range.
I'm just turning myself around, giving Punsalfi some space. Like, I'm not in front of him anymore.
I continue stomping towards the kobold and continuing my religious tirade.
No, and stop. You walk towards the kobold. Okay. Now I need to figure out how I open that because I don't know.
Yeah, and I rush with Ponsalve.
Wait, give me a sec. You're not doing anything yet. Cause yes, we need the turn order.
So
for initiative?
Move all turns, clear. Okay.
Can I get first my roll?
Okay, you all get a turn. And do me a favor, because we are now in combat. All of you roll initiative once, and I will roll it for kobold. Oof, those are good initiatives, guys.
Can I still get my intimidation roll on him?
You can get it on your turn, yes. Yes. But now we need to start to work turnbacks because we are now entered combat. Because you walk.
Oh, so she
Well, for now you think Sushi can start, but let me roll for the kobold first.
21.
Yeah.
Dat is een overbouw.
Sorry.
So let me add the numbers. So you are 18, you are 7, and you are 20. And yeah, so sending. So the first turn for the combat part goes to Ebenezer Cruz. What are you going to do?
Absolutely nothing. I'm just shocked that, absolutely that shit is about to happen.
Okay, so you're just afraid and scared and don't do anything, just shivering.
Right.
Okay.
Maybe I'm walking back a few steps.
Okay, you can walk show me how far you walk. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's not far. Okay. A little bit of information before we go into combat. Exactly, you're doing it right. You can walk 30 feet as human, I think 30 as Dragonborn, and 25 as Halfling. So make sure you are in combat. You can also dash, but that means you cannot attack anymore. keep that in mind.
How do
So
you get the ruler?
Fourth.
yeah,
On the bottom
on the left, it's the fourth.
On
Do you
the top
guys see
left.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell, because it's my turn now, I tell,
Yes.
I'm screaming, Halfling, get behind me! Like, stay behind me so, you know, I
Mhm.
can see where he is, where she is right now.
Yeah.
And I take a dart.
A what?
A dart.
A dart.
Yes.
Like, okay.
And I throw it in the direction of the kobold.
Okay.
Aiming for his head. Eye.
Okay. A dart. I didn't even know you can do that, but we can make it work.
Well, wait, why should I have darts when I can throw them?
Wait. Okay, so yeah, you can throw it. Okay, let me see how good you're going to hit with that.
And I roll that.
Yes, you will. I'm not just certain what you're going to. Oh yeah, oh, it's already perfect. It's in your attacks and spellcasting. Just click on dart. Okay, then let me see if the kobold is able to roll out of that. This is the kobold. Okay. So let me see if he can roll out of that. Oh wait, that's the wrong dice. That's the right one. The kobold dodges to the left, easily dodging your dart. And now that and just avoids that attack easily. And you lose one dart. Okay. I think you can't do a bonus action and you already did the attacking. Do you want to move?
Well, I will move towards Dawn.
Should we move the character so that I'm
Not
beside
yet, no.
Richard?
So you're moving to the... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Hint for the next time. Move first and then
Okay.
throw. So you're closer. Anyway, don't worry about it.
I'm not closer now.
Yeah, that's true though. Okay, so next one. Consulfi, what are you going to do? Then I kind of have
I
an idea.
move my full 30 feet while still continuing my religious tirade and trying
Mhm.
to intimidate the kobold with
So
it.
you're not attacking him, you're just trying to do intimidation.
I can't reach him anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So,
I don't want to be the bad guy, but I need to pee really bad. Be right back.
okay. Yeah, Pons will move, but then we wait. Move just lightly in front of him. It doesn't need to be exactly 30 feet. The next turn you will be in range easily. And now we wait. And I need to read.
My weapons are still drawn, right?
Yes. You said that before. Still, I need to read something anyway.
Do we play with or without demoralizing?
Without.
Okay.
He is, however, very scared of you.
Hmm?
Considering you're a madman, you're pretty
Richards is back
spooky.
again.
Yeah, give me a moment.
Must exterminate evil.
I need to read something real quick.
Is no problem.
You can actually hit him, so I will allow you to either. Let me. Very certain. Ah, no, he's actually too far away. Ah, close though. You could have hit him. Okay, give me one more thing.
You try to hit him and then you're just too. Yeah! Good idea. We need some fight music, maybe?
Will come in a second.
Wait, maybe I got something for
Okay. We will wing it for now. I've seen a little bit of what I needed, but not enough. Anyway, fight music.
Mortal Kombat?
Oh, that's tech. So is that song, but it's.
Wait, I got something.
No, I have something.
Oh, but I got something very good.
Good, then keep it for the campaign you have planned.
Well,
Oh, what a douche.
I know, right? I hate him. But I cannot really find it. I've seen it on the website, but I don't see it in the search function. Oh no. Why not? Yeah, I can't find it. For now, give me the music you have.
How am I supposed to give you a YouTube link?
Oh, I found it. Okay. Herman, next. What are you going to do?
Okay, I will walk closer, but from the side. Like
Okay,
this.
so you can walk 30 feet however you want. Yeah,
Sorry, back.
welcome back.
isn't it kind of dumb to
So,
like go 30
Intimidation
feet?
roll? Isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh sorry, I thought you. Okay, go back, Herman. Sorry. And I just saw something. Yeah, let me see. That doesn't look good though. The kobold spits in your face. He doesn't give a crap. You
Okay.
didn't intimidate him at all. Which is kind of hilarious considering he's completely outnumbered, but the roll takes, the roll gives. So he spits into your face. He's not afraid of a puny guy like you. All this religious crap.
Off with his head.
Well, he
And
probably doesn't understand my language anyway, so...
probably not. No, he can speak a language, but that's something for you to find out. Okay, Herman, what are you going to do?
I will approach him as close as I can,
Mm.
and then I introduce him to my close friend, a thrown javelin.
Oh ho! Well, throw me the javelin. You are perfect. Let me see if that's going to hit, but
But it should be like, because of the distance, it should be easier for him. Like,
And
He's not like 30 feet away like I was.
the javelin hits him, but he swaps it away with his shield. No hit.
Oh, kobold time.
Can I intimidate as well, or not?
No, that's you already
Okay.
did your action. The kobold, he looks at all three of you, at least the ones that matter to him. So, the halfling, the human, and the human, just dragonborn. That's he would never attack the
Nice.
kobold. No. So, the kobold turns.
Wait, did he say he would never attack me, or I would never
Yes,
attack
yeah,
him?
don't worry about it.
Oh.
And the kobold leaps forward and tries its best to strike Ponsul. Let me see if he's going to hit with his dagger attack.
I think
Oh.
he does.
No, it doesn't need. I need to take a look at something first. And let me see. Why do you have? No, whatever. And no. Consul is easily deflecting that attack. Even either.
I still don't do anything.
So you nothing.
I mean, I'm not like afraid as much anymore. I'm just in disbelief.
Hmm. Are you saying anything, or are you just afraid?
No, like I said, I'm just like surprised people are beating up each other.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I need to look something up because otherwise, this looks like he's very much incredible hard to beat. Okay. And Richard, your dart missed. What are you going to do now?
I approach him.
You approach him.
Yes.
Okay, then go how far you want to go.
And I'm saying, I'm trying to persuade him and say, stop right there. Stop attack. Stop this.
right there, criminal scum.
In which language?
Yeah.
In my language.
What is your language?
My language is Draconic.
Oh, interesting.
I try to speak with him in Draconic, and I say, "Stop right there." Like I'm trying to get him off.
Okay,
To
roll me an intimidation check. I wanna see
Persuade.
that.
I want to try to persuade him, not intimidate him. But I
Persuasion
can. But I.
How's
really
that
work when the
persuasion?
weapon
Well
is
then,
drawn.
intimidation. Okay. Bam.
I can see what you're trying to do, but weapons are drawn. They were already fighting with each other. Okay. Let me see if he can resist that. He spits in your face.
So because I did not attack him, can I now?
The intimidation was your action.
I like how
Oh.
this guy has 3 guys coming at him. He has time to spit 2 of them in the face and deflect the javelin at the same time.
He is amazing, apparently. Far more strong than I thought he would be.
Okay, I bash him.
Ooh.
He's dead.
Just straight out bashing him. Okay, let me see if that's going to hit. Yeah, that's a good hit. Roll damage. You just click on the Warhammer once. Okay, you now roll for damage. So click on the warhammer, on the bottom right in the chat. I got kicked out. What the heck?
Deserve.
Just rejoin.
Yeah, I'm back. Okay. Okay, you do 2 damage. And that's what the kobold is receiving. He's receiving 2 damage. As soon as the advertisement goes away.
Can you make it sound like how painful it was for him, so we can
I just need to be
we
back
can
in the
see
game.
how much damage there would be relating to it?
Yes. I'm back now. Don't worry about it. Okay. And this
Was it
kobold...
like... Sorry.
and the kobold squeaks as he takes damage.
Herman, finish him.
Yeah.
Can I
I
also
rush.
lightly sidestep so that
Yeah.
Herman can?
You can lightly sidestep, yeah. You can like smash him and walk to the side, yeah. That's
Okay.
Poof!
then I
Bye.
do that.
And Herman.
And I
What?
use my glorious trident to finish him off.
Okay, roll me attack roll with your trident. And is it 1 hand or 2 hand? Two-handed. You miss, I'm afraid. The goblin, the kobold, just does a jump back, even though he just got hit a little bit. He jumps back and holds the spot for a short moment where Pon just smacked him. And seeing that he had absolutely no success of hitting Pon, turns to the Dragonborn, who just tried to intimidate him, and he whacks him with his dagger and tries to hit him. So let's see. And completely misses.
You fool!
Richard just... Richard, how are you evading that attack?
By just... moving my body to the side of it.
Perfect.
Because I'm a
And-
monk. I know martial arts.
To make things easier, the way it works, look at when you have your character sheet open,
Yeah.
look at the armor class. If what he rolls is below your armor class, he misses.
Wait,
That's
where's
how
my
it
armor
works.
class? There's a 0
AC.
in it.
Why don't you have an armor class? Oh, because we never gave you...
You gave me clothes.
Why is your armor class 0? Wait, it wasn't 0 when we
It's
did
not.
this,
It's
didn't
not
we?
even 0. It's non-existent.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Infinite.
You had an armor class. Your armor class was 12.
Well, okay. Thank you. Yes, I just dodged it by moving to the side because I'm a monk and I know martial arts. I know how to evade a punch.
And yeah, you forfeit this turn. That was it.
So she's still standing there.
Ebenezer, how are you holding up?
He's walking towards us though.
Are you walking towards the stone?
Yes, that's it.
And no action.
I can peek from behind the rock.
Okay, so you're just peeking and
But
looking
it's a
how they're
big rock.
fighting. Okay. Yeah,
So-
no, you can peek from there. That's fine. Yeah, that's
So I have a question.
good. It's also your turn, and go
Yes,
ahead.
that's why I have a question. Can I can't attack using martial arts because I don't have any.
Yes. You don't
okay.
have any martial arts yet. That's correct.
Okay, so what if I want to try to hit him unarmed? Can I attack him twice because both of my fists?
No, you get that later, but you can just punch him. Or
Okay,
you
then
can use-
no, I draw my short sword and I just
Attack
Bash him.
opportunity.
You don't
Right?
get it. What? What?
what?
What do you mean? Joran.
Doesn't the kobold get an attack of opportunity against him when he draws his weapon?
I'm not entirely certain. Let me take a look. But if that's the case, then Chewbacca gets smacked.
That sounds silly. He's being battered by 3 guys, and one of them stops, and he.
He's a pretty good guy, you know.
All right.
He's spitting in our faces.
Action combat 192. Opportunity attack. It says that's. Any attacks, grappling. No. Where's the opportunity attack? Oh god, there's even a section for underwater combat. We are not doing that.
Is there
Not
one for
yet.
I just
Air
want to
battles?
drown. I just want to drown. Then if it's like the water temple in Zelda.
Okay, I actually need to Google that real quick.
for
I
falling
can't find it.
battles?
What?
Falling battles.
Falling battles? What?
Everyone's falling off a cliff that's 1,000.
I kill you! Ah.
Right. Or space battles, how about that?
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. There's a real jam going on. Welcome to the Space Jam. Sorry.
Doomsadus.
Nee.
I need to
Hey.
quickly look something up. I'm sorry.
We're here.
No, opportunity attacks only work if they move away. No opportunity attack.
Okay.
However,
Should do.
However,
okay, perfect. You draw your weapon, and you try to hit the.
Hit on him. Ha, ha.
Okay, okay, go ahead. Ooh, that's a hit. Roll me damage. Ooh, he takes 5 damage and this creature screeches loud and in utter pain. Loud enough that someone might hear it. It was loud enough to like really... he is in pain, right?
Okay, he's in pain.
Yeah, so he screeches very loud. And very painful. As you slash him with the sword. And like blood splashes out of his shoulder.
I pierce him with my sword like chilling. Sorry.
Okay. Pons, what are you going to do?
hit him again
Oh,
and miss him.
you hit Herman.
That's even worse. So you reach out with your weapon, and which is a warhammer, and you try to reach for the kobold. I'm so sorry, but instead you smash it against Herman. Roll damage. And roll me one more attack so I know if it hits.
Jesus Christ.
No.
You
Well met!
you by accident you just smash the weapon in like a 360 version and slam it against Herman, who loses 2 HP.
Can I
Good
roll
positioning.
something to save?
Well, at least it was only 2
Oh,
damage.
yes. Actually, yes, you can. Sorry. Make me a saving throw for dexterity. Let's see if you can roll out of that situation.
Oh
And
shit.
No.
if you would have
While
failed critically, oh my god.
Yorin already said that you're not going to roll out of it, and what Yorin says matters absolutely nothing. You don't roll out of it. You get smacked in the head, but lightly. You only lose 2 HP.
Jesus.
Oh, poor Herman.
And it's Herman's turn.
Okay, I recoil. And I cast my strongest spell, which is Step with a Trident.
Okay, you try
Nice.
to. Okay,
Yeah.
roll for it. Let's see. And you miss.
And I use my lucky to reroll.
Let me see. Do you want to? Wait, 1 more second. Wait, I want to read that.
Jump shatters.
Yes. Wait. Wait, yes, here you went. Yeah, you have to decide that before you attack. So no.
Oh, okay.
So you just missing. The beast is deflecting the attack with his shield, like still in utter pain and starting to slowly being like drowsed in blood, but he still manages to deflect your attack. And with that,
And as my last action, I
Yes.
show a rude gesture to Ponsalvi.
okay. Bonzalvi, how you see that he's showing you a rude gesture, and with that, the kobold looks at his arm. He looks, he's battered, he's outnumbered, he's spit in both of your faces. He knows he's in trouble, so he's taking a full disengage and tries to get 60 feet away, which means each of you is getting an attack of opportunity.
Ah, I thought whichever
So-
one.
All three. No. It's a melee attack. So all
I
three
don't.
of you. Wait. Let's begin with Herman because he's technically running out of Herman's
Attack.
Oops.
attack first. So Herman, give me an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
Finally.
Roll me damage. You're going to hit him.
but because he. Whoa!
Yeah, he's dead.
That's.
And as he tries to run away and turns around, how are you going to stab him in the back? Tell me. What is Herman doing?
Oh, I aim my trident with the middle one aiming for his spine, and I thrust it forward, full force with both hands.
The beast screams and squelches as the trident is piercing its back, and the trident splashes out of his chest, and this creature is just screaming one loud scream right into the cave. Loud
That's violent.
echoes, like bouncing left and right off the wall before everything turns silent, and this creature just hangs on the trident like kebab.
Ebenezer makes a fire.
And this creature is
Dead.
dead. Let me get it the X. I somehow put an X on it, but I completely forgot how to do it. Ah, here. Boop. And it's dead. The first kobold hangs on the trident. However, it screamed before it died, so let me see what that means.
Nothing.
I will not tell you what that means.
Okay, so. Yes.
How many reinforcements exactly?
I don't know.
Can we see into the cave?
Well, you're standing very close to it, so I will reveal a little more. But I have to reveal it part by part because for the cool view, you need to pay, and you can see that far right now into the cave till the first.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yuck.
So that's not very far.
Yeah.
I want to loot.
You want to loot?
Yes, I want to loot the corpse.
Okay. Then
I'll let him.
say that you do it. I mean,
I just
you're
said
very
it.
far away. Go to him. Like,
Oh.
okay. In there, you find a small knife and 5 copper pieces.
Oh, no shield, no weapon he was wearing.
Well, the small dagger was the weapon he was wielding, and you can pick up the shield, but it's technically just a piece of wood. So if you want to have a piece of wood shield, you can.
Yes, I want to have it.
Okay.
So
It's good enough for a javelin.
wait, let me just. Could you add those items for me?
Yeah, wooden shield. Wait, actually, bad wooden shield. Because it's just a piece of wood, and you get 5 copper pieces. Look at you.
And I get a dagger.
Hey, you must
Oh,
split
yes.
those.
After he's finished plundering the kobold,
Oh, you need to.
I grab the kobold's body and try to drag him out of the cave.
Okay, but technically he's still on the trident.
I try to remove the trident.
Can you add the dagger to my inventory series? Or
Yeah,
should I
I'm
do it?
working on it. No, I'm working on it.
And I want to look for my javelin.
Oh, you return your javelin. How smart of you. And you find your javelin. It's totally safe, and you get your 5th javelin back.
What about my dart? Can I get this back, or did it just flew away because it's a small item?
No, you also find your dagger.
My dart.
your dart.
Yes.
And you pick it up, and you are back at 10 darts.
Woo.
And I gnarl at Richard to get a share of the copper from the kobold.
Of course.
I give him all the copper.
Okay.
I smile very happily.
So Richard loses 5 copper.
And I'll head towards Ebenezer.
Can I drag the kobold to one of the left side bushes?
Of course. Yeah. If you remove it from the trident, yeah, you can.
I remove the trident and drag it to the upper of the left side bushes.
Okay. Where do you want to drag it? Show me.
No kids.
Okay. Do you want to put it in the bush?
For now, yes.
Okay. Then you store
Then
the
I'll start looking for a bit of firewood.
bit of what?
Firewood.
Firewood. Well, that's going to take a while. So while you're looking for firewood, what are the others doing?
I'll approach the halfling and say, "Halfling, here, I found this wooden shield. Take this to keep yourself safe."
There's blood on it. I mean, alright, I guess I'll take it. It'll be safer.
Yes, because blood doesn't matter if you can be protected much more.
I want to point out that you have a general idea how to use a shield, but to use it effectively, you're not skilled in that.
Right.
So you can hold up a shield, but it's not as effective as knowing how to hold up a shield.
Right.
That sounds weird, but you get the gist of it.
I would like to tend my wounds.
Okay. No. What? How do you want to tend to your wounds?
I have no idea.
You just have a scratch.
Can I tell that he's hurt?
I mean, he can tell you that he's hurt.
Say,
I can use my survival skill, can't I?
Not to heal.
But isn't
Or
there an
medicine? I can
alchemist?
try running for medicine.
You want to heal yourself with medicine?
I want to try.
Can I tell that he's hurt?
I mean,
You saw that.
you saw him getting stabbed. But so you can try to tend to your wounds with medicine, but what are you going to do? You cannot just say medicine. Tell me what you're trying to do with the things you have.
Yeah, first I need to know whether... Okay. Well, I guess I do know. Alright, so I talk to Herman. Oh, gee, you look hurt. I mean, I know a bit of doctorship. Maybe I can help somehow?
I would appreciate your help very kindly.
Alright, well... And I roll medicine or something?
Well, I mean, while you can do that, I want to know what you're doing. Like, The thing is, you cannot just say he's healed. Like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to do a bandage? Are you trying to give him some herbs that make him feel better? Something like that.
First, I inspect the wound. What's needed?
Yeah, you can roll a medicine check. Yeah. You can see that he's hurt. You can see that he got stabbed a little in the arm, but it isn't particularly bleeding very much. It's bleeding a little. Might hurt here and there. But it's from the looks of it, it's a somewhat clean cut.
All right. By my medicinal skills or whatever, I try to deduce what's the most appropriate for this kind of wound.
Okay. You would say a bandage would help,
All right.
and some herbs to make sure it doesn't get infected or anything.
Do I have anything like that before I ask the others?
No.
All right. I ask the others. Gee, that's a cut, but it's pretty. It's not too deep, and it's. It should be fine. You should be able to treat that, but we should really put a bandage on that. Does anyone have any cloth or something like that?
I just shake my head, signing a no.
I shout out to Ponsolfi. Do you have a
He's
bandage?
gathering wood. He is not there right now.
He's way- I thought he was
Yeah,
in the bush.
he went into the woods. He will
Okay,
come
no.
back in like 5 minutes.
Can I use my cook's utensils? For example, if there's any cloth, cheesecloth or something like this.
Again, please. Sorry.
My cook's utensils. There should be a cheesecloth in there.
Yeah, there's a cheesecloth in there. You can use it for a makeshift bandage. Sure.
Okay, I offer it.
You mean either he offered you the cheesecloth.
Okay, I get it. Well, I guess I take it then and apply it.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So you apply the bandage to make sure that the wound is covered and it's not bleeding, so no dirt is coming in and such. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
All right.
That's
As
a
good
good
as
job.
new, but you shouldn't put too much stress on it. It's not a huge wound, but you know how these things go. You get an infection and you die. I mean, look, guys. Maybe we should just go to the tavern.
And while Herman knows that he's a strong guy, he also knows that the wound he has, he can walk it off. It will hurt, but he is still in fighting condition.
We have a mission to fulfill here, and I must abide by the law to finish it, no matter the harm.
I sigh.
Okay, and now Ponsul returns with a little bit of firewood. Not much, but 1 or 2 logs he found scattered and dry enough to make a fire if you so desire.
I position them around the bush and set it ablaze.
How do you set it ablaze?
At the trunk or around the trunk, I make the fire with the firewood.
He just rubs the sticks against each other. Really fast.
You told us yesterday we know how to make fire.
Yes. What I wanted to hear is that you use a tinder box in your explorer's pack. But yes, you make a fire. You make a blazing fire. Okay, it starts slow, but the bush is very dried out, and soon the entire kobold is engulfed in flames, which are supported by Zek. Oh.
Huh?
Free acid fire.
Let me introduce to you free acid fire.
And the the bush burns and it like cracks and pops. It's a good fire.
By the way,
smokes
did
a
I
lot.
perceive the dog? Or whatever.
I
No,
wanna
but
investigate this bush right now
it's now
because
Richard's part. So Richard, you see a dog with
yes,
some red sauce around it. What are you going to do?
I'm going to investigate this whole
Okay,
this whole bush and tree combination.
Okay, so you look into the bush and you see a dead dog. He doesn't look as good anymore. You can see like little insects crawling inside and eating away on the rotting flesh, and you can smell alone that it's not the freshest of dead dogs. It's
I've
already a
seen
little
many
bit-
dogs.
It's already like a cheese. It aged a little bit. And
Okay, like
Oh.
it's like a bad wine.
yeah, and considering the crawling insects and the bug, like it's already starting to decompose.
Do I find something around there?
Yeah,
Except
that
for
dog.
the dog.
No,
Okay, so there's just the dead dog.
and maggots. Yes.
Okay. You maggots. So, if I can, I would approach the mine, and but I don't have something to look in there. I don't have a torch or something.
Well, we have a big fire.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Maybe I can
So
break up some twigs and make an improvised torch.
while you can do that, you have 10 torches in your explorer's pack.
Oh
so...
yeah. Then I'll take a torch, light it up
Okay.
at the fire, and just peek a little inside the
That's a lot of actions. While you're starting
Okay,
to...
so I'm going here. Oof. And I'm starting my torch.
Okay, what are Herman and Ebenezer doing?
I
Have
mean,
I?
Yeah.
he
Sorry.
just said he's gonna walk it off in eyesight, so there's not much.
So you just wait for them to return, okay.
Yeah, I watch the cave in case anything comes out.
Okay, nothing comes out of the cave.
Oh.
Well, I'm walking in the direction of the other two.
I just watched the kobold burn.
So you're just watching how the kobold burns. Okay.
To make sure it burns correctly.
Is there a certain aspect to kobolds that they need to burn in a correct way?
I don't know, but I have to take care of that bodies for my god. Otherwise he will get angry.
Mm-hmm. So there's a correct way of how kobolds should burn. Yeah, that's good.
So
Carmen, are you waiting in front of the cave?
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
And as you're watching how a kobold burns
Before that,
away, yes.
I asked them, just what exactly are you doing?
make sure the dead do not turn into the undead.
Alright, well, I have my own experiences in that regard, so I guess that's reasonable. But, I look at Herman. I mean, he's hurt, and you've even hit each other while fighting. I'm not sure this is such a good idea to be here. Maybe, well, I guess, yeah, okay. You know what, guys? You do you, and I go back to the tavern, and I'll just wait for you to come back with the coal or whatever. How about that?
And you want to travel the woods alone.
I mean, you've got a good point. It's getting darker already. I don't know, but
We will take care of the kobolds.
And we
You
will
can
take care
just
of you.
watch this one turn to
that's
ash.
creepy. Okay, fine. I'll tag along, and when dawn comes, we'll just, go back to the tavern. Okay?
It's more than one day's
Can
march.
I try to persuade Ebenezer to stay with us until we fulfilled our cause?
She just said she's going to do that.
Yeah, but that she does not like, that she is really convinced. Like she's just
Burning for the cause.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Make me a persuasion check.
Okay.
And after that, I want that you tell me how you're going to do it.
There is my check. Okay. Let me finish up this gebrannte Mandel.
Gee.
Okay,
Halfling.
go on.
I don't know your name, but trust us. We need to do this, and the wood just not really safe. We will guide you through our mission safely. You will stay back. You will stay put. You will just give us intel if something is creeping up behind us, and And after we're done with this coal mine, we will get you to the tavern safely, and we can look where our ways are going. If we drift apart or if we stay together or something. But you must know, these kobolds killed good men, and they can't get away with this that easily.
I nod heavily.
Quick interjection. You actually don't know if they killed someone.
I'm a liar! Oh, damn!
Well, you can also just misremember, but to be very precise, Richard said that certain workers didn't come home, and he asked you to be quick about it.
Yes, and I told them that they died because that's what I think happened to them.
Well,
I mean, I don't need to know the difference.
Yeah, just OC information. Like if you say or misremember, that's fine.
Okay, then.
But
then I was saying they went missing, and we need to find out the truth about them. Maybe they are alive. Maybe we can save them. But maybe they are dead. But we need to know what happened to them, and if some of them just survived, barely, we need to get them to safety. And we could need an alchemist, which could heal them, while we're guiding them back to their hometown.
I'm a cleric.
Ebenezer is an alchemist.
Right, so I guess the roll was successful, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
it was.
And
It was
my
a
mind is
critical.
absolutely blown by his logic.
No, it doesn't need to be. That was actually a pretty bad speech. But
really bad speech.
No, but you can see that what he means is like it's really important to him. You believe when he says that this has to happen.
Alright.
It was actually a really good speech.
Alright, Dragonborn. I guess I'm on your side. You've got a righteous cause. And I'll try to do my best. Don't expect me to fight. I'm a woman, a lady, after all, but
That means nothing.
in that case, maybe you should tell me your name. I'm Ebenezer.
My name is Richard. Richard Umberto, from the family of the Umbertos, northeast from Umberto's kingdom.
Wait,
I
did
give
you
a nod
say
and
that?
simply say Ponsul fee.
What?
Are you in any way related to the Richard from the tavern?
Oh no, he's a filthy peasant. I don't know. No.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's
And
just a coincidence.
that peasant with the pitchfork over there?
Well, we don't know. He could be related to anybody in this village because, they've played a little bit of Incestopoli.
Oh, well, great.
Oh my god!
And what's his name?
His name is Herman.
Alright.
Wasn't it
Well-
Sherman?
No, it's Herman. He's not a tank.
This
That's
was
a
not
tank.
meant to be out of character.
Oh, no, his name is Herman. Yes, I would remember, but I'm not going to ask him because, you know, we've known each other for a little bit.
Herman, you're staring at the cave entrance, correct?
Yes? Do I hear the conversation?
First of all, yes. Second of all, roll me a
Wait,
perception
in that
check.
case, I wouldn't have said that. I was expecting him to be a bit further away.
Okay, well then you could have whispered.
But he's to be
That's
fair, I'm not good in retarded in measuring retarded distances, but I don't know.
It's in hearing range.
Okay.
Anyway, Herman, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, I thought for the dialogue, not for the...
No, it's not for the dialogue. Okay. You just look at the cave, and you don't see anything moving. You just see the cave, and yeah, it's good. There's nothing coming out of it.
Can I
It's a
move in
nice
now with
cave.
my torch? Because by now it should be lit somehow.
I mean, the torch is probably lit for
Burned-
2 minutes now.
It's probably burned down already.
No, they actually hold like an hour, I think. So it's still fine.
So I could just go in there stealthy, but there's fire. Oh, no, I can't go in there stealthy. I'm, walking around.
I mean,
with a
you
torch.
can make less noise.
Yes.
But yeah. So what? So I would suggest going all at once. But that's up to you if you want to leave someone behind.
Okay, I'm just going over here because I want
I
to.
follow because I told Ebenezer that she can look after the kobold turning to ash.
So you want to leave her outside alone?
I'm just following Richard.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ebenezer, do you want to join us going inside the cave to investigate further, or do you want to stay outside and just help us getting just scream and tell us if something's happening outside?
I would probably feel safer with someone around.
Okay, so Herman and Ponzo, would you guys? Shall we join? Shall we go into the cave now, or do you want to just be stay a little bit outside?
Let us vanquish these vile creatures.
Okay, so I'm stealthily moving into the mine.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check. At disadvantage, considering you're holding a torch. Wow.
Stealth with a torch.
I mean, sure.
Or he can place his hand before the torchfire.
Actually, why isn't there always two numbers?
It's if you can wager it.
Should I say it? Thank you. So there are two roles, two roll modifiers, advantage and disadvantage. And the way that Roll20 works is it rolls twice all the time. And if you have advantage, you take the higher number. If you have disadvantage, you take the lower number. And if you have none of them, you take the left number.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, go into the cave.
I need the way, by the way.
It's a pretty dim torch.
I mean, you cannot look over the corners, you know? Okay, now I'm going to reveal some little more.
Wait, I'm just peeking around the corner because I don't want to.
Okay.
I follow him at
Okay.
some distance.
You see that far. You can see straw.
Pon!
Warum liegt hier eigentlich Stroh?
Exactly.
Pon!
It's just some straw, and
just-
it looks
Yeah,
to be food quality.
I turn back to Pon and say, Pon, Look at this. Do you see it over there?
I join up to him to look at the store.
Considering your angle, you should be able that much.
I say, maybe a nest for them to sleep?
I guess we could need a hand from a former farmer, maybe.
Herman!
I walk closer, but disgusted with the actions of my companions, I stay a bit back.
I disgusted. Man, like, why is Herman disgusted? Why is he?
Because of the things he overheard.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. They're assholes. Okay, go on.
Herman, would you mind take a look at this?
No, it is too dark.
Just come over here.
No,
You can't see me. I got light. Come over here.
no, it's dark.
Vad mest in ausprobiert.
Hey, you prefer it if I cast light.
Wait, Ponsalvi?
Yes?
I get Herman. You stay here, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So I move towards Herman. Is it now lighten up enough? Would you mind join us now?
Okay.
So I head back to Ponsalvi.
Before he walks back,
Yes.
it's a bit dark in there. Maybe I can have a torch too.
I take out another torch, light it up with my old torch, go towards Ebenezer, and give him my old torch.
Right, and I take it. Thank you. That's very kind of you, Dragonborn.
Okay, so
Richard.
nicht bummeln.
What does that mean? Alright, I'll go.
That
I
was
take
a
out my weapons and cast light on my shield.
You want to cast? Can you show me the skill?
Oh, give me a moment.
We didn't add any spells for you. Okay. Thank you.
Well, a cleric has all the cleric spells, so
I mean,
I don't have enough mana.
you have now a lighting shield. How amazing! Yeah.
The light shall burn you!
1 hour.
1 hour.
I also take out my
And
other weapon and proceed.
How surprising would
Richard.
this be to my character?
So
I mean, you see, he just casted light. I would say it's you can see that the cleric knows what he's doing. A little bit surprising, I guess.
That he knows what he's doing, or that,
He can
Okay.
cast light.
he's literally turning stuff into...
A torch.
Yeah, you can be surprised by that. Clerics are well known, but they're not using their magic too often.
well,
Yeah.
you don't know our cleric.
You can be
Okay.
impressed by that. You can be, yeah.
I approach
okay,
the...
well, in that case, I ask him, oh, cleric, I see you have knowledge in the area of transmutation, it seems. You certainly turned your shield into phosphoric and a phosphoric element. How did you do that?
Simply by the guidance of my god.
Well, that's not too helpful.
While they're
Is there-
talking, I approach the haystack.
I tell the halfling, well, this might not be the
Okay,
the
give me 1
situation
sec.
to discuss this through. So, maybe later.
I would say you will see a little more now.
Guys,
Okay.
there's more hay down here.
Can I inspect the hay?
Give me 1 second. I need to roll something, but I would technically say that you can inspect the hay in a second. Okay.
I'm
Good
lifting it around with my weapon.
So you go into the weapon and like poke in it.
I poke in it and throw it up, so
Okay, and
or
as you
more or less
do,
to the side.
something jumps out of the hay and jumps towards Richard.
Why? Even the fighting music.
Nanny?
Ding,
Give me
ding,
1
ding.
second.
Dum 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 dum.
And considering it's jumping on you from behind, I want.
Why behind? Oh wait, wait.
Yes.
How is it jumping out of that haystack when he's?
Well, the bigger one attracts more attention, you know? The kobolds are smart, they're not dumb. And he jumps towards him. Roll me a dex check. Let's see if you can avoid this attack. If not, he's going to get a free attack on you.
I'm at a disadvantage
What
because he's
about
coming from
order?
behind.
So, and the kobold reaches out. He screams loudly and rolls with advantage at like attacks with advantage towards Richard and tries to like stab him into the shoulder with his little dagger. And he hits you pretty good. Let's see how hard he's going to hit.
Oh
Ooh.
shit.
And Richard is taking -4 damage. That's actually a lot. Wow.
But what
Richard.
about my unarmored defense?
It's already included.
Okay.
But considering this was a surprise attack, you doesn't influence that much. So I mean he rolled a 22. You're getting
my
some
God.
damage. Yeah.
Why you didn't?
We will come to that in a second, Victor. Richard, you're going to get 4 damage. By the way, Victor, they're not very far. You can join. Don't worry. And you get stabbed into the shoulder. Tell me, how what is Richard doing? Like, is it painful? That reminds me of the shitter. Okay, so
I take the torch
hmm
and firstly, I kick the kobold.
No, you can't. I just want to know how you react, and then we're going to
Okay.
roll for initiative, and then everyone is in the right fighting order. Okay. So everyone, roll for initiative.
And I'll scream. It's an ambush.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you can do that. Okay, roll for initiative. Let's see.
Oh!
So, at turn, at turn, at turn, and I'm an idiot. At turn. Okay. So, wow. Okay, now we have a problem, but that's fine. I will explain how that works in a second. Herman has rolled nothing. Oh, Herman 20. 13.
Juri?
13.
Hmm?
Initiative.
No, everyone rolled. Joran did a 15.
Oh, there. Okay, I didn't saw it. Sorry, never mind.
Okay, we have. Whoops. No, that makes no sense. No, that makes no sense. Okay. So now we have the problem that two people wrote the same number. So the rule set says that if that happens, either one of them can.
So we can do something at the same time.
No.
Just let them roll again to decide.
No. One of you can go first, the other can go second, and you can like decide.
Can
who
I
does-
talk to Herman about our tactic, like out of character, maybe?
No, you were attacked first, so just
No, because I want to retreat to stop myself from bleeding.
Yeah, you can, but you're not bleeding. There's no bleeding damage. But what I try to say is, if you want to take the first round, you make it up OC. Who takes the first? Who takes the second round?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you can attack him from the side, which he will
No.
be not prepared for.
Just I want to
Okay.
just see who takes first, who takes
Yeah,
second.
Do you want to attack him first? Because I don't know, so I can.
I want to point out that it technically makes absolutely no difference considering the kobold is the last one in the order.
Okay, so I attack first then, maybe.
Okay.
I'll do my
fine.
turn at first. Retreat from the kobold.
Okay, so you can walk 30 feet or you can dash and walk 60, but then you cannot do any
No,
action.
I don't want to dash. I'll
Okay.
just retreat into this direction over here.
Okay, out of the...
And I will throw a dagger at him.
See?
A dart, sorry, not a dagger.
Oh, a dart. Yeah, sure. Do the dart. And I lost a die. Okay, that is going to hit. Roll me damage. Ooh! So what are you going to do? Describe it. That's a good attack.
I'll scream, "You filthy scum!" while throwing my dart right into his face.
And the kobold is hit right into his eye.
But I
after.
scream it in Draconic because it's more
Of
epic.
course, to make it more cool, yeah. Okay. That's good.
Maiwamu Shindegaru.
The kobold is hit into the eye and he screams and like suddenly everything on his left side, on his right side suddenly goes dark as he rips the dart out and his eye is like leaking a little bit of fluid and he looks severely in pain as he stumbles backwards a little bit, like here.
Where's the fighting music?
Oh yeah, fighting music. I forgot about that. I cannot add YouTube links. I would love to, but
No, but that's what's happening right now.
The
yeah, something like that. Yes. So the kobold stumbles backwards. Richard drops one of his darts, and it's Herman's turn.
okay, I walk a bit closer.
Hmm.
I again stab him with my trident. Pitchfork thingy.
Ah, I forgot something, but that's fine. That was my fault.
Hmm.
The kobold had an attack on opportunity on Richard, but I forgot about
Yeah.
it. It's fine.
I talked about the saving roll.
The kobold jumps to the side as he notices last second that Herman tries to stab him, and steps to the right of him.
Should I have advantage because he's hurt already?
Oh no.
you only have advantage when you attack from the right side of him.
Yeah, so his right side is blind. So Richard would kind of have advantage now, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can't see me because I'm very far to the right side.
My turn?
Yeah, he moved, he stabbed, he lost. Next. It's Ponsulfi's turn.
I move close and bash him.
Of course.
Oh shit, I moved away.
Not again!
You're so close to her. No, Herman.
Did I miss something?
I see that Herman suddenly moves.
Herman
very
got
far
hit
away.
by Ponsalfi earlier
Yeah.
because he critically
Two
failed his...
critical fails in a row!
That's amazing. Okay. So,
At least I'm the healer.
oh, okay, critical fail. I will not make spec you again, don't worry about it. Herman, roll
Is
me a
Max
dexterity check.
For what?
Roll me a dexterity check, so Ponsulfi and his clearly unskilled
Oh, thanks
combat
God.
Okay, I
doesn't hit
miss.
you.
Woo!
Yeah. And Herman easily jumps out.
Because he
Actually,
was,
but-
he was prepared this time, yeah. Herman, go back to your position.
Ponsul, you slam your weapon so hard to the side that you turn your back towards the enemy, and like you stand very exposed. If the kobold would attack you, he would attack you with advantage.
Okay.
That's your punishment this time. Okay. Ebony Extrude. You just saw a kobold losing an eye in front of you. What are you going to do?
Nothing.
Okay.
You're boring!
No action, but what is your
I
character?
go
doing?
back a bit to get some distance from the fighting.
So you're afraid, you're scared.
Right.
Is she saying anything?
No.
Okay.
He's just...
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And yeah, it's the kobold time. The kobold
Stop.
holds
Couple time.
and he holds his bleeding eye, and he knows he's outnumbered, even though he got this good hit at this disgusting dragonborn. He takes his chances and tries to dash away. And
Herman.
considering Herman jumped away from Ponzi, it's already a lose of your opportunity
Wait,
attack.
but-
However,
But he's
Ponsul.
trying to escape into my direction.
no, I would say he can run alongside you. Let me.
Yeah, but I can react and I can
No.
cut him off.
No, you can't. That's your area of fighting. And no. So, Ponsulfi, you have one action of opportunity. Try
Please
to-
don't miss again.
Try to attack that kobold.
God damn it!
You try to reach for the kobold. You really try, but the kobold was faster, and he runs away. And after a short moment, you hear a loud snap, followed by a screech. But I will not tell what happened. And our fight ends, and we return to the cavern music, which I haven't used before, which is kind of a shame.
Can you tell me fast what happened?
No. However, I'm going to tell you what happened to you. After a short break, because I want to get food. However, you will return to the party in a second, and everyone stay the way they are, because that is going to be important.
Can we just like do as I was always there?
Hmm?
I don't know.
I look
Why
into-
is the tree next to me like
I will tell you when you return. You will get your own introduction back into the group, and I will tell you, OC, why you're late. There was this good shopping deal on Amazon, and you just had to leave the group for a second. You know? BRB, I'm getting my food.
Sorry, you have my phone number.
I don't.
You have. Look at fucking
It's
What's
an
that?
international
I-
call, man. That's way too expensive.
No, I don't have you on WhatsApp anymore. I just changed my phone.
recently then.
Yes. like 2 weeks ago. I reached out to you on Steam and Battle.net, but you didn't react.
Yeah,
Victor?
my PC was in standby.
Oh, okay. BRB.
Yes?
Victor,
Yes?
how about we exchange phone numbers by now?
Yeah, why not?
Can
Oh,
you
don't
prompt
you
me
be
with
s-
it in TeamSpeak?
Don't you be stupid, there are no cell phones in this day and age.
What happened now? Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Why the fuck did my third monitor off?
Amerikanischen Telefonmast! Pay for your
Me?
Okay, short break because I want to eat something.
Me?
Ich würde lieber deinen heißen Schlitz erkunden.
Wow.
Mit meinem Penis.
Somehow my monitor turned off, and I don't know why. But only
I
the
hacked you.
first one, not the second one.
Well, try to fix it?
Ja. So, was war? What's going on?
My first monitor turned off,
What the actual fuck?
but not the second one somehow.
Counter-Strike Global Offensive store page.
Free to play?
Recently, in the last 30 days, it got 123 reviews.
Yeah, it's free to play now.
Yeah, but why is this GameStar news saying 14,000 negative reviews in the time of a day?
Because
Review
entitled
bombing.
gamer assholes are complaining.
Is the Battle Royale patch already
Yep.
online?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I like
Wow.
it's fun.
It's fun. Buy CSGO Prime status upgrade. Oh! So Prime matchmaking is now worth 13 euros.
Think that?
Oh.
Yeah, I just looked for my handy. After I fixed my monitor.
Can I just say I feel a little bit disgusted by Ponsalvi. I feel like he's a poser with all his "they must die" and he's just attacking us.
You're totally fine with
Makes
that.
sense.
I feel like he's a completely noob. He's just
I'm currently trying to play an utter and complete madman. If you haven't realized that.
Oh wait, and that's actually your goal? I wasn't certain. Really?
Was that not obvious enough?
I thought you were kind of just trying to roleplay. Okay, yeah. You're
Yeah,
Madman.
I'm trying to roleplay a madman. I'm not roleplaying as myself. I'm just roleplaying as a madman.
And the problem is, you're just hurting us. You're just not hurting yourself. You're not hurting anybody except us. Not even the enemy.
He's even less.
Hey, I had Herman once on accident.
You tried to kill
Stuff like
him.
that
You attacked him
happens.
twice.
Yeah, but the second time you avoided it.
Yeah, because he because he was prepared for this traitorous act of yours.
I feel like
Hey,
Ponsulfi
give
is
it
even.
10 or 12 sessions and I may turn into a duck. Cleric
You might
at
turn
some
into a
point.
dead
We'll
man.
see. But not in the first cave at the second kobold.
What were you about to say, Sushi?
Ponsulfi is even less effective in combat than Ebenezer.
Yeah. Fuck. I need that dwarf. Maybe he's helping me.
Right.
Hey,
Well,
now
Herman-
Okay,
two
for a bit.
crit fails in a row.
Yeah, well, Herman
What
is.
could happen?
But well, Herman is. Wait, I want to see that.
Alex? I do have Skype on my phone. You was able to call me in Skype at least.
Nobody ever uses Skype anymore.
Skype is dead.
Because, you know, everything that's bought by Microsoft is dead. Like Xbox.
No.
Which was not bought by them, but made by them, but it's still dead.
Maybe they
It's
can
not
revive.
dead. It's just
It's just
limping
there.
away.
It's just there.
Maybe there comes something out somewhere. The Outer Worlds. It's a game made by the publisher as a devs from
Yeah, but-
Fallout New Vegas.
Every game you can play on Xbox, you most likely can play on a Windows PC. So there's
Yeah.
no need to buy an Xbox.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
But Fallout 76 destroyed the Fallout franchise,
Yes.
and the devs from Fallout New Vegas, the best Fallout ever, made a new game, and the programming title was Fallout New Worlds or Fallout New Planets, and
Okay.
was the future of the Fallout universe. And now Microsoft bought the studio, and the game is calling now The Outer Worlds,
Okay.
but looks like Fallout New Vegas in space.
But Charlie, we must agree Fallout 1 was the best Fallout, because after
Right.
Fallout 1 there would be no other game if Fallout 1 was not a success. Okay, yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
can we continue?
Yes. So, while you're fighting,
We're not fighting anymore. We heard
yeah, but
snap.
during your fighting, Fenris finally makes it to the cave. While none of you guys were paying attention, the poor dwarf actually stumbled and fell down a little hill and had to make his way slowly back towards the group without any guidance or anything. He just knew that he should go to the mountain. So after a long walk, finally makes his way towards the cave. And to the left of the cave, he sees a burning bush. And inside there, the burning bush is something creating a lot of smoke and smell of burned flesh.
Jesus? Is that you?
Is that what your character is saying?
No. So, do I have turns now, or
You can.
I'm just here yet?
You're there.
Just look around.
Oh, wait a moment. Your character is ignoring the burning bush.
No, not really. Let me use an investigation roll or
You can
something.
just say what you're doing, and I will tell you if you need to roll.
I look what is burning inside the bush.
You see a kobold burning in the bush.
Oh no, kobolds.
Yes.
And can
You-
I somehow see why is it burning, or?
Because somebody set him on flames.
Yeah, true, of course. I'm not really sure what you mean I should.
Okay. How would you determine why he's burning?
Because someone killed it and put it
Would
to
you-
the tree?
Would you like to see if the kobold has any wounds?
Yeah, that was I meant with investigate the area.
Well,
I
You
mean,
can
I have
see-
such skills.
you can see that the kobold has 3 big wounds in his chest, each of them roundly formed and deep. And you're not sure, but it looks like they
stab
went
from a
entirely.
trident.
They look like they went entirely through. Yeah, it could be a trident. Yeah.
So I knew my group is in danger and search for them.
Sure. What are you going to do? How are you searching for them? Like looking for the ground, or
I'm looking for footsteps.
roll me perception? Well, that makes sense. So the ranger dwarves look at the ground and he sees a lot of footsteps. You can see, especially in front of the cave, a lot of round footsteps, as if they would walk around each other. And you can see one large drag from the cave entrance to the bush, as if somebody would have dragged the kobold along. You can clearly see by the footsteps that it has been multiple different people, and they all kind of end inside the cave. That's all you can see.
Okay, then I follow the footsteps.
Hmm.
I see this thing right on the tree. Can I look at that? What is that?
Of course, but while you do it, Ebenezer Scrooge, you might see a little dwarf poking around the cave, passing by. Or not. That
Or
depends on you, Ebenezer.
Sushi?
Perception roll.
Sushi?
Is he AFK?
Think so?
Okay.
He's not on his computer. I think
Oh.
Ebenezer clocked out.
Oh, gee, something happened.
Roll perception. You might see a dwarf.
No, I didn't say roll perception. I said you might see a dwarf, and I will give actually Ebenezer free role-playing goodness if she can either see or not see
I
the
guess
dwarf
as a
passing
dwarf
by.
ranger, I should see him first. Even
He should.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
but
with-
you're looking at
In
that
a dark
wounded
cave.
dog. Yeah, you're looking at that wounded dog.
the dark cave, but I have dark vision.
Once again, you said you're focused on the dog, so you're not really paying attention to the entrance. You said you're going to investigate the dwarf, and then I stopped you. So, Ebenezer, do you see the dwarf?
Clearly I do.
And the dwarf just walks by and goes to the dog.
And I tell my companions, guys, I just saw like a dwarf or something walk by outside of the cave. Maybe we should, it's kind of creepy.
I go to Richard first and ask him if he's fine. Oh, ask him, are you fine?
I'm hurt kind of bad, but I might think I could walk it off. I guess.
You
Seemingly.
are no need for some healing.
Guys, are you listening? There's someone outside.
I might be. Maybe Herman wants to go investigate outside. But I think.
Okay. Okay.
Then I use Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That means that you're using one of your spell slots, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. I can
Listen,
actually add it.
please
to your
don't let
sheet.
him roll.
Oh, he's going to roll for that.
But at least he could not hurt me.
Back
with
crit
healing.
fail, you get a third arm.
Okay. I gave you
got no
the
power.
spell Cure Wounds. Roll it. It's in your spellbook. You can open your spellbooks on your character sheet and then you click on spells and then you can see Cure Wounds. I will use one of your 2 spell slots remaining. I will use one of your spell slots.
I know.
That's pretty good. Yeah, look at you.
It's fully healed.
As Richard, as Ponzi is using Cure Wounds on the poor Richard. Okay, that's too much HP.
Please.
He returns towards his normal HP. All of his wounds start to clearly heal. And Richard
And I
feels
guess.
a warm energy running through him.
Okay. And I let out a sound of relief.
Tympsähdys.
After that, I turn around and ask, "A dwarf, you said?"
There's a
Walk
dwarf
towards
outside.
the exit.
So casual.
Just
I
want
point.
to
I point.
take a close look.
Point outside.
What's going on now?
Are we just going to ignore the sound coming from the cave?
Well, I didn't do anything yet because I want to investigate.
Okay, I walk past the two and out of the cave.
And you see Fenris.
Hi there.
Where the
I'm
heck
back
have you
Where
been?
wherever I
did
were.
you go?
I don't know. I don't really, I really
How
don't
about
know.
where did you go?
Okay, quick OC.
You didn't tell me.
Victor, like I said before, you fell down a cliff.
Just regular, everyday, normal place.
And the party was just way too busy with other stuff and didn't notice that you fell behind, literally. So that's your excuse.
Wow, guys, I fell from the cliff and you just forgot me.
You might consider making some noise while falling next time.
I just imagine how this dwarf is just
Now,
whoops
time
and just
for us to
he's just
play
stiff and like
some kobolds. Will you join us once
Stupid
more?
excuse I ever heard, Alex.
Oh, trust me, I have even worse ones.
Ja, ich hab noch Wurst
Okay.
im Auto, ne?
Yeah.
Victor,
Ja?
how do you react to me saying to you, so will you join us once more to end these kobolds?
Sure.
Then follow me. And I walk back into the cave towards Richard.
Oh, a cave. How does
May-
my dark vision work?
Stop right there,
Then I ask
criminal
Richard,
scum.
You just see stuff. However, please note, yeah, I was about to say you bump right into Ebenezer, so
No,
It's- oh.
I.
Greetings, Master Dwarf.
Hi.
Do you know this
Next
person?
time, watch your teammates.
Sorry, but what's going on? Do you know this person?
Yes, I do. It's our lost party member.
Well, isn't that a jolly reunion?
Where did you find him?
just
How
outside the
many
cave
more
again.
are there that were missing exactly?
there's only one guy missing, but we don't know what happened to him. I don't know where this dwarf came from back, but hey Fenris, how are you?
Well, that's just splendid. That makes me
I
feel much
thought they
safer.
heard the conversation, so...
Sorry?
Did they heard the conversation?
Sure, sure.
It's a cave, you know.
Studies?
There's a big
Yeah.
echo.
Do I see any coal?
You can see that the area around you has been mined. Yeah, it looks like the cave you were looking for. Looks like a coal mine, so to say.
So
And you can also breathe it in the air. It's very thick air, and you can also. It's a weird mix of. It smells like garbage. I would say, like very thick
oh
air.
no, guys, we're in a garbage mine.
Garbage
But I don't see
was
any
a nice. One
coal
second.
bricks.
No, but one thing, garbage was a nicer way of saying rotten flesh. If you ever smelled something dead, garbage is a pretty good description. Saying you smell dead.
Can I just continue scavenging
Just want to
around?
read.
Because I heard that snap and I really want to go look what
Just
happened
do it.
there.
Don't ask,
Yeah,
just do it.
Yeah, just
Okay,
say
I
that
just-
you're doing it.
I'll
and if
just
you-
head over here to the next corner and just
Okay.
peek around it.
Let me reveal the appropriate map. This is going to take, once again, a short moment. I would say you can see everything till here.
Oof. So I see everything in there now, like
Yes.
this area. Okay. I'll give a look to Ponsalvi and say, follow me, and I'll head over there.
I draw my weapons once more and follow him.
Yeah, and I draw my weapon as well because
Guys, what's
I
happening?
never put it away.
I saw a dead kobold here.
Ebenezer,
Yes?
did you explain to our little dwarf what happened over here while you were just, not fighting? You can just casually tell him what happened, so, we won't lose any time now. We need to do this quick.
I mean, if he's going to explain it, it takes a time either way. You're just not playing it out, but that doesn't mean that the time is suddenly boop. Like, it makes no difference if you're going to explain it to him in words or you just say you explained it to him. If you're going to explain it to him, it takes some time.
And I simply say to our dwarf, burial by fire.
That's fair.
So
Okay, I
we're
can
now,
live with that.
I'm just entering this bigger part of the cave, and I see those. I presume there are logs over there, bloody logs.
Yeah, you can see the bloody logs. Roll me a
Hey.
perception check if you want to really study them.
I
Also,
want to investigate them, and I want to go
the-
close and see what's in
Okay.
there.
Don't you want to persuade the corpse?
one second. The middle part, like I will give you an example with just so everything's clear. This part is actually you cannot walk here. You can walk here,
Yeah,
around
that's
here.
why I thought I didn't
good,
see
perfect.
the corpse because of
Just-
this blacked out area.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
there
wanted. Yeah, exactly. Just wanted to make sure that.
Yeah, okay.
It's a hole.
Okay, so I go here and I investigate the bloody logs.
Okay. Do you want to roll a perception check or do you want to move it? Like, what are you doing?
I want to do an investigation check because I'm directly at them and I want to see.
This. Yes. Yeah.
I
Sure.
want to investigate.
Yeah.
If that
You
makes
can-
sense.
Yeah. Okay. You can see that somebody apparently dumped a lot of corpses into an area that is a little lower than the normal height of the cave and put locks over it. It seems like they just walked over the corpus.
So, would I be able to pick the wood up now, or should
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wait?
you can
Okay,
move
yeah.
the
I want to
logs.
move. I want to move the logs away.
Okay.
I
You
want to see
move the log.
inside.
Okay, that's blood. Yeah, it should.
Just delete the blood.
Yeah, it should. Boop. And you move one pile of logs away, and you see this.
Guys,
So much for the miners.
I say in a concerned voice. Guys, I found something. You need to check this out.
And 1 second. While Ebenezer is walking over there, Ebenezer, roll me a perception check. Okay, go on. You see nothing. Okay, so you going to the
I
corpus now?
literally didn't see the corpses, or what is the
No,
name
no,
saying?
I was checking if you can see the goblin to the left.
Gee, are those the miners you were talking about?
Most likely.
You see what those filthy kobolds did? We
You're
need
right.
to put an end to this. So maybe you will join us in fighting next time. Or else maybe one of us will land in that hole.
Do you
Let
wanna
us
move-
That's a
Continue.
tough call.
Do you want to move the second lodge away, or?
Well, that's to be determined by Pon.
I put the other one back so we can walk over them to the other side.
Or you want to put it back? Okay, sorry for moving you.
Let these bodies rest for now. We shall take care of them after the kobolds. And walk over the planks.
And while you're walking over it, it scratches and it and you hear bones slowly breaking apart, and like some sloshing and slishing.
I
They're
thought
fresh.
they were in a hole, not just some planks on them.
Well, the hole is not super deep. You're kind of walking on dead people.
Oh, gross.
I like how you get the shocked symbol, but put it away. It's just for surprise. Don't...
Oh. Do I see anything
Well, you saw
except
that
wall?
well, you can roll me a perception check if you want to look around. Oh, yeah. Sorry, it's still black for you.
Consulfi has. Oh, we're not talking about light.
Boop, boop, and I would say you can see still here. Okay. Sorry about that.
Then I go to the other side and
Has
shine
everyone
my
his
light
own
in it.
vision?
Yeah, no, not really. Okay. So now you definitely see a dead goblin in another part of the cave. And around his leg is a bear trap.
Oh, lucky us.
Next to some firewood placed on the floor. It's not big firewood, but
Can I?
get the idea.
Do I see that? Do I see that Ponsalfi's mimic how somehow that he is seen that he sees something like that body?
Yeah, sure.
So I just walk around him, like I don't know how I'm now. Yeah, just
You
checking.
can walk. You can nudge. Yeah, you can nudge into each other a little.
So
I keep the
Do-
corridor in check.
now I should see the kobold.
Yes, you see.
Do
also
I
the kobold.
see Richard seeing Consolfi?
What?
Maybe he saw that I was onto something.
Oh yeah. You can see that he was like, aha.
I turn around to Ponsalfi and say, "No fire yet, okay?"
Yes. The burials must wait.
What if he turns?
I go up to him and
Yeah?
I loot the corpse.
You loot the corpse.
Yes.
Okay.
What else should I do?
Okay. Do me a favor and roll a dexterity check.
Oh shit! Pick something.
You're stealing all my good rolls.
And as you walk over, just over there, in the very last moment, you see this rope.
Okay.
There's a string, and while you broke it apart and seemingly triggered the trap,
Wait, I
and
think I saw
launched
it.
out of the way, you saved yourself, but even though the rope is now broken apart and you must have triggered something, you don't see anything.
Did I
And you
notice
can loot the
that?
corpse.
Now I
Huh?
can loot the corpse. Okay.
Did I notice that he set up a trap?
You hear a loud snap, yes. And
Ah,
2 light plong plong, but nothing more.
I'm visibly scared.
I loot the corpse, and while looting the corpse, I say, "Guys, I'm fine. Nothing happened."
What happened actually?
Well, there was rope in my way. I didn't see it until the last second when I tripped over it, but I got to safety quick. I don't know what happened, but nothing happened to me, so we should be cautious.
And,
Maybe check
just-
the hole, I cry out.
And at the corpse, you find a small knife. Do you want to take it?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay, you take the small knife.
And I'll look
It's
down
made of
into-
poison.
No.
So it's a hole where we're running around right now.
Yeah,
No,
and I
no,
just
no,
told
no.
you to
More
check
like
it
a
out.
ditch.
This wait, can I? So the
Because
only
it looks like a hole.
the only ditch there is under the corpses, and that's why there was wood over it. So the corpses are in the little ditch. The wood is just on top of it. It's not a bridge, and you kind of
Okay.
walk on the dead people.
And
That's the
in the
only
middle
hole
of the room, in
It's-
the middle is it's like a pillar, like a
Yeah.
okay, like a
Yes,
natural
yeah.
pillar.
there.
Okay,
You
because
cannot look.
I was
from
about to throw that motherfucker down the hole. Okay.
Yeah, you cannot
Uh,
look past here. You
I
can
take
look
the
from here to here.
I'll try to get the bear trap off his foot,
You succeed.
and I place it behind us, and so I'll walk over here.
Roll me a dexterity save
Why?
because
just-
you didn't
just-
pay attention.
Oh, yeah.
They wait. See, I'm on the wrong. You're standing here when you roll it.
Wait. But well, okay.
Okay, I'm rolling for that.
11 out of 11 would do again.
Okay, let's see if you.
You played that sound?
The chains rattling.
No, I
Is
didn't.
that part of the music? Okay.
However, you bump into a second bear trap that you suddenly notice. You did not trigger it though.
Lucky bastard.
Okay, so
There's a second one. You can't see it because your token is too big, but
yeah,
it's
I'm
there.
just.
There it is.
So I didn't activate it.
No, you just
take-
bumped into it. Like
I take a. Ooh.
there's
I check the.
firewood
I
next
check.
to you.
Yeah, I want to check the firewood because I don't want to have something in there which, you know, when I just grab into the firewood,
Okay.
I get snapped somehow.
Roll me a perception check. Because investigating would mean you do a hands-on, and you don't want to do it. You want to look at it. You see firewood.
Okay, I'll slowly and cautiously grab one of the logs.
I would say you just grab in. You don't see anything
Okay.
dangerous about it.
Okay, I just grab one of those logs, like one
Yeah.
which is loose, like you would do.
You have a lock,
And I activate the bear trap with the
Snap!
log.
and the bear trap springs into action. And while it does, a third bear trap suddenly also springs
Jumps
into
at you.
action. And is triggered as well, with now 3 bear traps laying on the ground, all
Okay.
activated and harmless.
Okay, guys, I need somebody who's really good at looking around. There are many bear traps right here. I need someone who can help me, maybe, because I'm a little bit scared right now.
I'm not a
should
trap
look at-
expert.
Maybe.
Maybe our ranger,
Can I approach from this side?
Of course,
but cautiously.
Carefully.
of course.
So I approach carefully from this side and
Mhm.
looking around.
So you're doing a perception. Roll me a perception check.
There.
And you see absolutely nothing. All of the traps are activated that you can spot. There's nothing more that you can make out.
Okay, I would suggest.
Should be safe, guys.
Dwarf. I would suggest we take 2 of those bear traps and put them behind us.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Maybe
but
we need to escape somewhere?
but we know they are there then, you know? So if
Yeah.
somebody would approach us from behind, we're safe.
Besides,
Sounds
I'll
good
know
to
when
me.
we take the bounty.
So we could escape easily by just jumping over them, and the others, like anybody who would follow us, won't notice them.
Sounds
Maybe
good to
maybe
me,
in a
but
haze.
Should show the others the position.
Hmm?
We should show the others the position then.
Yeah, of course. So let's just, you grab one, I grab one, and then we, guys, I scream, guys, come over here, we need to show you something.
I retreat back slowly.
But not the faulty one.
I stopped before the rope.
None of them is faulty.
So, I don't know, Herman? You want to join us, maybe? Okay, Herman.
I'm still quite scared,
Okay.
especially with the sound before, but I'd rather take it from the other side.
Okay, guys, we're placing 2 bear traps in the direction we came from. So if we need to run out, we have 2 bear traps there which can protect us maybe while we're getting hunted, if something will hunt us. So if
Okay.
something is chasing us down, we just hop over them, and maybe, hopefully, they will tend to step into those bear traps, and maybe we can aim them off by that.
Okay, show me how you drag over the bear traps.
Well, I pick one up because all of them are activated,
Okay.
and I move back.
Yeah. Where do you place them? Like in the...
In the red corner, in the red circles,
Yeah.
which Victor, I guess, drew.
And you place 2 bear
Yeah.
traps into the circles.
Yes.
Yeah, I just drew them to.
Yeah, just
pass us.
it's okay. So guys, look and remember, 2 bear traps back here. Are you okay with them? Then are you okay with that? Then I will activate them. If not,
Me?
I will let them stay like this.
Fine by me.
Okay.
Isn't that really safe?
Well, nothing is safe in here. So this may be our safest option to, hear if somebody's coming from outside to get in our bags, or just by getting out, we have an advantage of escaping.
Okay, I have a
More
question
like I
then.
care about people they enter, maybe.
I have a question then. So you want to really make them, like, you want to have activated bear traps there, like the way you would activate a bear trap.
Yeah, like open them, and if somebody steps in it,
Okay, so just the way they were.
yeah,
When...
just
Okay,
activate
good.
them, like
Yeah,
open
good,
them.
good.
Just,
Then-
but they are not activated yet. I'm waiting for everybody to agree,
Okay.
because if one of them does not agree, I know that they most likely will forget about it. That's why I'm turning to Herman.
Okay. Well, that's so rude.
Herman, what do you say about this?
Herman?
I'm speechless.
So you don't know that that was my intention, you just maybe answer. Herman, what do you say about this plan? Do you think it's good, or would you say we shall leave them be and just continue?
Well, with my intentions, I have really no choice but to continue.
So is that a yes for bear trip or a no for bear trip?
Yes, we continue with this.
Okay.
I don't see
Okay.
a flaw in the plan.
Okay. I activate the bear traps, or maybe no. Fenris, would you mind activating the bear traps?
That is smart.
I can do.
Okay. I'll move out the way, and I'll go over to Selfie.
Där shining again in the corridor.
Meanwhile, I'm looking at the corpses.
The corpses seem to be somewhat fresh, but
They still seem dead.
just normal miners. There's nothing in particular that really stands out of them, other than that they're pretty much non-moving, dead, and kind of smelly.
Can I investigate?
You can, but before that, Victor, you should say that you're activating the traps.
I activate the traps.
Okay, the traps are
And-
activated.
You have activated my trap card.
And
move.
yeah.
Close up with the others.
So, roll me an investigation. I can tell you more about it.
Oh,
Ooh, that's good.
she's
So-
everything.
Victor, not you. But you're oblivious as always. So
My dice sucks.
you see 3 men, 1 woman, and just a wolf torn apart, and they seem to have been stabbed They don't really look like they've been roughly handled. Their clothing is mostly intact except for the stab
Stepped
wounds.
where?
Chest, heart, between the ribs. All of them the same stab. It seems they didn't put up a fight.
Does it look like they were stabbed from behind?
No. Frontal.
Check for rope marks.
What about the wolf? Do I see anything? How did the wolf die?
The wolf died through it looks like something entered on his back, like when he's on all fours, his back through the side of his back, through his belly out. So it is like one continuous hole. One could nearly say that it might fit the size and shape of an arrow wound.
Is it clean? As in,
Yes.
Okay. So it's a sharp wound.
Yes. But for now, that's all that the corpses are going to get to you, and the smell starts to really nauseate you. You cannot really concentrate on it much longer.
Okay. I will continue going peeking.
So I draw
Shine
my...
in my slide.
And as you all walk there, you hear sound suddenly
We-
emerging from the cave. You haven't
can't
heard
see shit.
before. I know. I will do that after that. A loud moo you hear, and you.
Guys,
find
there's a
where it
cow
comes
in
from.
this cave.
Moo.
I guess we're
Just
stuck in the
say-
cow level.
Did you just say a cow?
Why you say moo?
I don't know what I said, but okay.
Can I roll for animal handling to recognize the roar? The
I'm
moo?
not sure if there's a cow, but you just hear a loud. Okay.
Okay, oh, not a moo.
Oh. Okay, Herman, you cannot handle an animal without even knowing if there is one. Okay. If
Well,
you
then he
mean-
knows that it isn't an animal.
If you mean your private animal, that's not how animal handling works.
Oh,
Richard, you
That's a
said
useless skill.
you were in front of me?
So-
Maybe I should go and take a close look up to the corner.
But
Sure.
you don't got light.
I have a shield, I cast light on.
Yeah,
There's
but
a
if he
literal shield
but
that
if
is a
he looks
flashlight.
around the corner,
I have
your
dark
shield is
vision.
still at your. Oh yeah, sure. Okay, go.
I'm a dwarf.
I forgot
I
about
know
that.
what I do.
I thought you were Lilliputian.
So, who walks up now? That's important.
I take a close look.
Okay, where are you going? Okay, you're going there. Okay,
There.
and then let's show you what you see. Roll me a perception. Yeah. And from the corner, while none of your team members are around, you can see two goblins fumbling around with a door, hammering a little against it, frustrated, while the other standing behind seems to talk in Dragonic back to it, seemingly uttering annoyed, while the front kobold just tries to push his finger into the lock and just try to stupidly break it.
Please tell
Can
us.
I walk slowly back? Did they notice me?
They did not notice you yet, but if you want to
I
do
speak
any
Draconic.
action, that means that you will need to do a thing check, a stealth check.
So can I just give my members signs that there are two enemies?
Good
My hand?
idea. You can try. Just tell me what kind of signs you do.
I hold my hand back,
Okay.
make a stop sign, and
Okay.
then
Wait a second. Is like
I can see him.
okay? What are you doing when you suddenly see that he's extending his hand?
I slowly approach him.
Slowly approach him.
I draw my bow
Okay.
Can I pat him on the back and while he's drawing his bow and say, wait?
Sure, but for that I'm going to roll something.
I mean, if I so put
Okay.
my hand back and make a 2, the
You-
others
you
should
can.
know there are 2 enemies, I guess.
Well, so I approach him and I'm asking him, what do you see?
Hey, do you want to suck my dick?
Oh god.
Goblins.
How many?
Kobolde.
Actually, he whispered kobolds, but
Yeah, and I was saying how many.
No, my mic activation sucks.
you don't need to whisper. You
Yeah.
whisper. But you can
I
talk
whisper
normally.
2 of them.
I'm doing a quick thinking and say, may I shall try to distract them while you get the upper hand of him?
And while you say that, one of the kobolds, whoops, is turning around. I'm
As-
sorry, I rolled for each time you talked, and this time, it's a 20. Hurt you.
Can I do a dexterity check to maybe draw the dwarf back? Like to pull him back so that I'm the only
Oh.
one in front?
Okay, but I will make it harder for you. You will
Okay.
roll at disadvantage, but yes, you can.
Why? What's so disadvantageous about this?
The person
Because-
already rolls around, and if he wants to make sure that the dwarf isn't seen, it needs to be one fluent motion.
Okay, I'm trying my best.
Before he smacks him against the wall.
That looks good.
So,
The-
okay.
So you switch positions?
Yes.
Okay, then switch positions.
Does the do I see that the kobold is really seeing that I'm there?
He sees you. He thought he heard you, and he gnaws at you a little bit.
I start
And
talking draconic.
Moves his bow a little upwards. Okay, talking draconic.
I say, everything's okay, but I was just wondering. I was just stumbled across this cave, and I talked to your buds over there. There was one. I don't know what he was doing, but he was playing with those haystacks, and I just wanted to know. I just wanted to go inside and maybe grab some of those filthy humans because, you know,
Did I miss something?
you don't know what I'm talking. You can't understand me.
And the kobold like raises an eyebrow a little bit. Roll me a persuasion check. I wanna see how good you're doing that.
You're talking kobold?
No, he's talking draconic. Kobolds talk draconic.
I
And you can see that
understand what he's saying. I can speak Draconic too.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, good.
Well, the thing is, he didn't know that. He didn't know that. So, it seems like the kobold is believing you. He's lowering his bow a little bit, and the arrow he was just about to draw rests a little lower in your hands, and he says, "Who are you? What do you want?"
I answer, I'm Richard. I was just wondering if you could hand me one of those filthy humans you got captured, I heard of, from your two guys in front.
Who told you something about captured humans?
Well, don't you know, two of you were just at the cave entrance? I didn't talk to them, but they just
Yes,
let
Harry
me...
and Potter. What about them?
Yeah. What, hast du gerade Harry und Potter gesagt? Well, Potter just told me you have some humans captured in here, and I was asking myself if I can get one of those here. Like, I need one for my work, you know. I need to sell them.
And now also the second kobold turns around and like removes his finger from the lock and stares
One
at you
question
and,
out
like,
of
pulls up
character.
the flame a little. Yes.
Do I still have the bottle of
Yes, I
whiskey
called
with
them Harry
me?
and Potter.
No, do I still have a bottle of the bottle of whiskey with
Fun?
me?
No, you don't. It's still in your room. You didn't say that you bring it with you.
Shit. Because
I remember that you said when you go to bed that you picked it up and brought it into the into your bedroom, but I don't remember that you said you put it in your backpack. So no,
I
unfortunately,
never
you don't have it with you.
Okay, I never said either did I put it out somewhere on the furniture. But okay. So yeah, the other kobold was turning around. They didn't answer my try to get one of those humans.
One question out of character: did they see? He pulled me around the corner,
They
right?
didn't see you.
They only see Richard right now.
Can I draw my bow
Sure.
just in case?
Yeah, you can.
Then I do that.
Okay.
Back down a little bit to avoid Bonsurvey.
Okay.
Smart move.
And I'm ready to.
Yeah, I got that. Don't worry about it. I'm not that strict on that. So you put your bow into your hand and you have an arrow ready to draw when. Okay.
I'm hidden, right? There's.
Yeah, you're hidden.
Yeah. Everyone is hidden except Richard. Like they only see Richard right now, and the kobold grumps a little bit and. Stupid Potter, we don't have no humans here. Go away.
Okay. He said like, stupid Potter, we don't. Okay. We don't have humans here, so I'm asking him what exactly they're doing here then, and why Potter says stuff like this.
And the kobold grumbles, clearly annoyed, and he raises his bow just a little bit. Just a little bit, like to show you that he really doesn't want you there. I don't say away that he's crazy. Go away.
Hey.
Official kobold business. The king is going to get your head if you stay here, and my head as well.
Okay. So, can I want to distract them, but I don't know what I should on which stat I should roll to distract them. Maybe
How would you like to distract them? I think that
they were hammering against the door.
not anymore. They
Yeah.
turn now towards you.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes. They don't see the door anymore.
No.
So I want to tell them that the door they knocked on just opened while while hand signing to my fellow travelers.
Yeah.
That like I'm gesturing them that they should move up a bit, like that they should prepare themselves.
Okay.
And yes, I hope they turn around.
Roll me a deception check.
A deception check.
Yeah, that's. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't believe you rolled that good. This is amazing. Okay, perfect.
Kobolds
So-
are stupid, so
I'm totally gonna roll one next time.
Poor Herman. What are you going to say?
Guys, the door behind you opened and somebody just ran out. Yeah, just
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
I know, but okay. So both of them grunt like, "Her? What is she talking about?" And they turn around. Oh, wait.
Out
I
of
turned
character.
the door.
Out of character. Just a question.
Yes.
The kobolds are foes, no? You're
What?
just talking about to distract them.
Yes.
So, can I sneak around the corner if they are distracted? And
because I told them to move up, so
Okay,
he
I would
moved up.
say it gives you one action, which is roughly 1 second. It will give you, but you will not. Yeah. So let me see. So they're going to turn around and be like, "Huh?" And for just 1 second, they're going to be confused. However, that's not a lot of space, and considering it's very cramped in there,
And the...
I will not give you a long time to decide what you're going to do, so be quick about it.
I thought I can shoot with my bow the first one.
At the archer.
Okay, roll me your damage.
So like I sneak
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just click on your bow. Oh god damn it, we're dead.
Okay, so you want to hit you want to hit the first goblin with a bow.
I thought so.
Okay. Let me
As
see.
he is distracted.
And okay, yeah, he's distracted. I give you that. So you will roll.
Surely I aim for the head.
You will roll a dex check. We see if he passes that dex check. If he does, then
No,
You
not
hit him.
you. Oh, you hit it, Victor. Just click.
oh,
Roll
roll
damage.
damage for me. You click on the longbow. No, that's not how you do it.
Click on longbow in the chat.
Yeah, on the first longbow though.
In
the-
the chat?
Yeah, the upper.
Oh, okay.
The other one. This one is not the one.
The first
Okay.
The
longbow
upper
shot.
one.
Den ersten Longbow-Schuss, den du gemacht hast, darauf musst du auf den Longbow klicken. Sorry.
That's good. And you hit. You hit the goblin right into his right thigh, and he screams very loudly. And it's time to roll initiative.
Oh, I wanted.
Can't I charge after he shoots?
Because I wanted to charge. Because Victor
No.
was interrupting with shooting a bow. I was about to say, like, I
Give
want
me
to
1
go
second.
after them and.
Okay, now roll for initiative, please.
Oh.
Sorry. Didn't knew that I wanted to.
Well, I said I give you a little time, and that he's going to shoot. So.
Where is initiative?
Oop. Oop.
Okay, everybody
was
get
the
away
selector?
from Pon. He will kill us.
We have a few turns.
Okay, I already rolled bad with my initiative.
Twice. Okay, Ebenezer Scrooge, 14.
Cue fight music.
Herman, yeah, give me a sec. This, Herman, initiative.
Again?
Next
did.
time I wait for
Okay.
your
You did 19.
stealth approach.
Oh wait,
Okay.
you did?
19.
I did
Oh
again.
yeah, sorry, I didn't see that.
Sushi and Sushi 14.
Richard is 4. Yeah, and only the kobolds are missing, and they're going to roll now.
Strong.
So this was 10, this 15, and the turn order just reset. Oh, for fuck's sake! I need to put in the numbers again. Let me. Yes, you get your combat music.
Why no Final Fantasy VII combat music?
Because I can only select the music that's program. Richard 10. Okay. Then we have a good turn order. And descending. Herman, your game.
Alright then I throw a javelin at the closest one. The
You
one with the...
can't, not from your position.
Okay, I
You're
move
hidden.
then.
Yeah, just move away from Pon. You know what happens.
Yeah, there you can. So you want to hit the bowman.
And to hit the one who has the highest initiative.
That is the back one that now also turned back around because they got hit. So you want it's the pink one.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw.
Oh, damn.
And the javelin flies through the air and just plong like a dart just sticks in the door, right next to the head of the pink kobold. You didn't hit him. And you moved, so your turn is over. So... Ooh. And the kobold looks at his friend, looks at the wound you've inflicted, and he screams, "You traitor!" and rushes forward towards Herman.
Wait, why is Herman the
no.
traitor?
Oh, you're right. He rushes towards Richard.
Oh,
Good point.
thanks God.
Don't thank me. Thank me later.
And he readies his dagger and slashes at him.
Oh shit. What if I get a critical dexterity check?
Now you will critically fail.
Give me 1 sec. I actually need to see what a critical hit does.
I can't evade it.
Oh. Oh no.
Me?
Okay, that's going to hurt you.
Oh.
Oh
Shit.
wow.
Is that
So, the kobold lunges forward with his little dagger and just hammers it into the chest of Richard, pierces his lung instantly, rips his dagger out, and Richard goes down unconscious in one sudden move. So you're going to lose all your 9 HP. And for now, you are unconscious.
Oh man.
And it's Fenris' turn.
Can I cue a music piece, please?
No,
While I'm-
you can
while
do
I'm
that.
dying.
You're not dying yet. For now, you're fine.
Well, he's not dead. He's dying.
Yes, but no, you
So-
won't die.
Out of character, first of all. Next time I wait for your stealth approach, you didn't tell me, sorry.
Don't worry about it. Mistakes happen.
Yeah. Okay, can I shoot again with my bow directly, or
No,
do I
not
have
at-
to draw
No,
an
not
arrow
at
or
this
something?
distance. Not at this distance.
I meant on the green kobold
Sure.
before he shoots.
Yeah. You can try to hit him. It's just one move.
So I try to hit the green kobold again, and hope Herman will make something with his trident zu
Yeah.
auf Abstand halten, wie sage ich das?
Yeah. So tell me how you're going to do the attack.
Yeah, I shoot with my bow at the green kobold again.
Okay. Do the shooting bow thing.
So, how I roll now? First
Click
the
on the
bow.
bow. Yeah.
now click on the word longbow.
Yeah, that's a hit. That's a hit. Click on the longbow to. So you shoot the arrow. It flies incredibly fast throughout the small gap, and the little bow guy is hit, and just like the javelin before, the arrow plunges into the door with a loud plong, and the little green clothed kobold is hanging lifeless from the door. You absolutely pinned him right on the head, and his bow just drops to the floor and clunks. He's dead.
His brain spills on the floor.
Sure, why
I
not?
nailed it.
Alright,
Okay.
my turn.
Ebenezer Scrooge, what are you going to do?
While raising my shield and cowering behind it, I
I love him.
make myself
Her.
to the front where I grab Richard and pull him back.
Well, you might
Don't
able to
critically
do
fail.
it. I don't think you can in fight. I mean, you just see he's hurt, so moving him might.
He
Nah.
fell on the floor, right? I mean, he's unconscious,
Yeah,
so
he-
I
he
can
fell on
pull
the
his
floor.
arm or something.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can pull him out of the danger. Sure. Where do you want to pull him? Half you.
Out of danger, yeah, something like that.
Whoops, sorry. Yeah, you can move till here. Totally fine. And
That's it.
Richard, roll your first D20 death saving throw. Just a D20.
What?
Roll a D20. It's your first death saving throw.
Roll what? How am I supposed to roll again?
On the left, there's a
Oh, okay.
dice.
Okay, I
and you
was
just
about to use
D20.
it. I was about to use a chat comment. D20. Poof.
Ooh. You failed your first death saving throw. You're closer on death's door. Next is the kobold that just died, so I can remove him.
Not rolling that high when it matters now.
Potsy, it's
I walk to Richard and use Cure Wounds on him.
smart move.
Hmm?
Roll me a cure wounds.
Okay.
Help me!
You can't talk. However, now you can. Richard is back to 9 HP. He's back to life.
Full
At
health?
least my heals roll high.
Wait, I rise from the ground. Just thank you, dear friend.
I mean, he can hammer you to pieces, but he can also make sure you survive that. So he can hammer you some more.
Don't you have any?
Okay, Herman, it's your turn.
Wonderful. Then I use my beautiful pitchfork to stab the closest one.
Note, however, Pons, you're out of spells.
I
Yep.
know.
Thank you, Pots.
That
And I reroll.
I healed you twice.
I was lucky to reroll.
you should have said that first.
No.
The way it works is
After you roll the die, but before the outcome is determined.
wait. You want to look after you roll the die, but before the outcome is determined. Oh, okay, yeah, smart move. I was just about to say the outcome. Good, reroll.
Okay, let's try it again. Oh, that's
Oh.
better.
Okay, let's see how he is doing because all of the kobolds are a little bit different. And you hit. Roll
Wonderful.
damage.
So the hit dice?
Just click on the try with two-handed. You hit.
The lower one.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Where do I click?
What? No.
No,
what?
in the chat.
You click just on the weapon in the chat.
Ah, okay.
Exactly. Wait, you don't do rage, right? No, you don't.
No.
So 4 piercing damage, and you. Psst. How are you stabbing him, and where?
Well, right at the torso.
Right at the torso.
I directly
and,
rush at him with a pitchfork, with
and-
a trident, and
Yeah.
at the torso, and I try to pin him to the wall.
No, you didn't roll good enough
okay.
for that. But you hit him right into the chest, and he screams and yelps, and you pierce definitely some very important stuff somewhere inside his stomach, and he got a good hit from it. And it's kobold time. The kobold looks at Fenris. He has seen that arrow flying and heard a very wet plong against the door. So he leaps forward and tries to slash away at Fenris with his dagger, like trying to get at his face or somewhere around the neck.
Uh-oh.
This kobold is strong.
Yeah, that's interesting. Wow, he gets the good rolls. Okay, let's see how badly Victor is hit. Fenris is hit.
Can I evade or something?
No, you already did, and you didn't. So he stabs, and just as he stabbed Richard before, he manages to stab into the shoulder and plunges his dagger really deep into that, creating a new wound and costing you 5 life points.
How much does he have?
Oh, I
11.
can't tell you.
Oh.
And
But nobody sees my health bar. Or
He
does
jumps.
everybody see my health bar?
everyone can see your health bar, but I don't tell you your health values.
No, I don't see your health bar.
Really?
I only see mine.
Interesting. Oh yeah. Whoops. Oh yeah, and yours. Really? Well, whatever. I will fix it in the next thing. Just their health bars. Don't worry about it. And the kobold just moves a little bit away after he's stabbed. Not enough. Just for like combat purposes. And it's Fenris' turn.
So can I draw my sword from the
Yes.
sheath
Yeah.
and hit right
yeah,
in that turn? Or...
yeah. I will allow that. Yeah.
Okay, then
It's like you can even like draw and like slash in one motion. That's totally fine.
yeah, that's what I meant. What I meant.
Yeah.
Just do it.
You can do
So
that.
I draw my sword.
Yeah.
holding my
One-handed though, not two-handed.
Yeah.
Two-handed would be a little heavy.
And attack the kobold with rage, cause
Yeah.
he stabbed me.
No, without rage, but
You know what I mean.
yeah, angry, like because rage is an ability. Yeah, you angry. Oh, that's a hit. Rolled for damage. And where did you slash him?
Next,
Are you, are you trying to aim at some particular thing?
if I draw my sword from the sheath and hit him, it's from the down to the upwards, I guess.
Yeah. So, okay. And the goblin screams as you slash across his entire half chest, and you can see like how he's completely cut in two and slowly slides down as one kobold suddenly became two before the meat bag sloshes down onto the ground, twitches a little bit, and loses his last life points
That sounds like more than 4 damage.
and departs. Yeah, but it's kobolds, man. You're just weak as fuck. It's level 1. That's kobolds are.
Weak? It one-shotted Richard.
That was unexpected. that was a critical. Okay. And the turn order ends and the fighting ends. And after this, after this big, strong fight, what are you guys going to do?
I'm helping
I look
out
at Richard and give him a stern warning. You should not walk in the front of us.
That might be a good idea.
Hey,
Give
I
him
tried.
a break, man. Look, he's give him some space, okay? Cut him some slack. He's obviously tried his best. He did a good job at averting attention, so
I was just trying to get the upper hand because I knew we wouldn't start to fight.
you did well, Richard.
And as I said that, I walk over towards the kobold, which had critically damaged my feelings, and I cut off his head, loot him.
You want to? Okay, no. Cutting off his head is going to take some time. You cannot do both.
Why can't I just be like sword? Bing! Because he's not
while
moving
you
anymore.
While you do the
Okay,
sword
then I loot
cutting-
him.
Cut
Because-
them in half. He has
Because
two
I
heads.
want his stuff.
Okay,
I loot him.
okay.
I follow him and position myself in front of
Can
him.
I mend my wound
In case
somehow?
anything happens. So he is
In a
not in
second,
the
Victor.
front.
You find 7 copper pieces and a small dagger. Do you want to?
I want that small dagger. Give
How
him
many
to...
fucking daggers does he have now?
3.
But I want to give it to Ponsalfi.
What's
What
he
do
gonna
I
do
see?
with it?
And I want to give him the 7 copper.
I shake my head and say, no, later, in any case.
Okay, I'll,
Okay. The
I'll
way
put it back into my pocket and yeah. Maybe the light shows us the path where Ponsalfi is standing right now.
one second. The way that healing works in D&D means that you cannot really tend to your wounds. For now, you're
I meant it's just like first help, that it's not
Yeah,
bleeding
no.
anymore or
No.
something.
you're fine. You will not bleed out. Like you scrapped a little bit, but you're fine.
Yeah, I was about to burn my wound with a torch because, I thought I was bleeding.
It's something like
Yes.
that.
No, you're fine. You don't need to do that. And while go up there, you can hear another
Oh no.
a little bit in the distance.
Guys, the cow!
Can I walk
Sounds more like a
carefully,
zombie.
carefully aware? I looking into this cave?
There's a door
I mean,
where
sure.
the guy with the bow is standing.
Yeah, there's a door.
And
It blocks the entire path.
can I investigate the area if there is something hidden or
Sure. Roll me a perception. Okay, sorry, I didn't have it open. Yeah, okay, so you want to look around if there's something like where you're standing right now. Okay, you see a brown door with a somewhat tinkered lock. It doesn't seem very usable anymore, and it seems to be closed shut. You can also see a kobold which has been pierced in his skull against the door, and
With his brain flowing out.
with his brain hanging out, like partly blushing and dripping, and yeah, that's all you can see.
Okay,
Do I notice him looking at the door?
You also actually notice a shovel.
Shovel.
Loot!
Okay, I do 3 things. First,
And you think something is at the shovel, but you cannot really tell it.
shovel. Then I look for the shovel.
Well, you can see the shovel. It's on the map. Nobody just paid attention to it.
Where?
I see it.
1 second. While all this is happening, I want to examine the anatomy of the cut in half goblin.
Do you want me to describe it?
I mean,
Why?
you could.
Here.
Okay, you see a lot of organs, blood sloshing around, and a puddle of blood forming with mixed in organ fluids.
Nice. And do I happen to notice anything unusual?
Yes, it has been cut in half.
True, that is.
That's
unusual.
not how goblins work.
Otherwise, no, you don't notice anything unusual.
So I collect my arrow
Very smart. You got 1 arrow back.
and the other. Anyway, then I will take the shovel, maybe.
You want to take the shovel? Okay. Because
Not yet.
Shovel it up
Okay.
your butt.
But you said I see something around the shovel.
yeah, you can. Something doesn't look right around the shovel. It's like in a little pile of dirt, but like the handle is in the dirt, not the shovel. And it's like a very suspicious puddle to you.
So I use it there, or what do you mean?
No, okay, so you know how the shovel has like a metal bit at the end, right?
Yeah.
where you shovel with, and like the hand, the just a stick, and the stick is in the puddle, and that puddle looks like kind of suspiciously big, like it would fit a size you've seen before. It could hide something.
Then I unhide whatever there is.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Dexterity.
You reach into the puddle, and suddenly a bear trap snaps shut around your hand.
God
Yeah.
fucking
Wow.
damn it. Don't just say he's dead.
You know I use the shovel, right?
And he gets -2 HP.
Come on.
That's a cute little trap.
Fucking bear traps. Guys, I just heard something snap, and I just wanted to remind you, when we make our way back, there will be 2 bear traps waiting for us. Just
Hate
don't
you, Alex.
just don't step into it.
I'm sorry, but it's only 2 damage. I actually wanted to give you more, but 2 damage is fair.
I wanted to kill you. I wonder how
I
many
wanted
HP
to
anybody
take the
has.
shovel to...
You got the shovel though.
You know what I mean. I wanted to dig whatever there is.
What? I don't.
He wanted to grab the shovel,
Yes.
add the metal part, pull it out, and then use it to dig.
Ah, you should have
That's
said the metal
what he
part.
told you.
Did
He
he
didn't
say?
say he just grabs his hand in the dirt pile.
Okay. Fair enough. The trap snaps shut, but you don't get hit.
Why
It's-
why the fuck should I put my hand in some dirt?
It sounded like you're putting your hand in the dirt. And I was like, is that really what he's going to? Okay.
You know my English is shitty.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. You see the.
I shall translate.
You see the trap getting snapped shut. However, that destroys the shovel. So you don't get a shovel.
Okay, then I walk back and I saw something here.
That was a shovel.
Ah,
I
that was
just-
a shovel. Okay.
Yeah, just remove it.
Okay.
Can I ask something?
Yes.
Would anybody of us be able to breach to break the door down?
I have a warhammer.
Well, you are known to miss your target, and I'm known.
Well, just don't stand beside me, and your
Everyone
may not
stay
see
back.
you.
Pon, would you
Also,
give us
somebody
the honor?
might want to look out for additional kobolds coming out of this corridor. So
I'm-
if you would
I'm
like to replace me, surely.
Yeah, maybe Herman gets in front of me because I don't know. Maybe a barbarian is better than me as the first guy.
Oh, I don't have any
And I
bludgeoning
walk
weapon.
towards the door.
I'm used to dying real quick. So now I'm standing in front and okay.
And you want to hit the door with your warhammer.
I don't just want to hit the door with the warhammer. I want to remove the kobold from the door first.
It
Okay.
is already. I took my arrows.
Anyway, I want to place him behind
Far-
me,
Yeah, far away, so you don't hit him. I understand. Okay,
and then I want to hit the lock area where the door is most
okay,
likely connected.
roll me a damage roll.
I use two-handed. For fuck's sake! What is this?
Fly your food.
Okay, roll me damage.
Oh. For fuck's sake.
Okay, just give me my damage.
No, roll damage.
Oh shit.
No fucking way.
Nice.
Okay,
I just knocked
I will-
myself out.
I will not make it that strong, considering you're wearing plate armor or chain armor. You're wearing heavy
What the
armor.
fuck?
But
Sophie, did you ever learn how to handle these weapons?
but as
3 crit fails in a row.
okay, wait. As our cleric, hits the door lock.
Wait, what?
He completely demolishes the lock, making it completely unusable to work. And if that's not bad enough, while he's doing it, he slips, drops a hammer, and it lands on his feet, causing him 2 damage.
Okay.
I have to.
I saw
I get
that.
angry and hit the door once more in the lock area.
You need to pick up
Oh!
is it an unarmed.
Can I go
Oh.
to the toilet?
Oh.
A second.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
Naturally, I
beautiful
picked the
gun.
hammer up
why
again.
did you waste your? You see, you wasted.
Okay.
Now you can hit something.
You get angry and hits the door with your warhammer, really angry, like ba-bam! But nothing happens. The block is broken, the door is...
The
fell
door
into the
shatters
lock.
into 1,000 pieces.
No.
Oh.
And nothing happens. The only thing that you notice is that behind the wooden frame of the door, you can see a little bit of metal coming through. Apparently it's actually not a wooden door, but wood is around it to make it look like a wooden door.
But
So
it's bending.
No,
is the door open now, or is it still locked?
it's still
It's
locked.
not a door.
Okay.
And considering the time, I think we should call it quit. We already played 3 hours.
3.5 hours.
I was actually very surprised when I looked at the time. So I would say for today we're finished. I think it's a good way to stop before Joran kills himself.
Or maybe some other
Yeah.
person.
Someone else.
Okay, and Herman, you pick up the
Yeah, pick up
javelin,
javelin, yeah.
right? Okay, perfect.
Oh shit, I deleted myself somehow.
Oh, it's
He's-
fine. I will add you later.